here. It's one of life's great mysteries, isn't it?
Join us now for organized chaos. Rolo can't put down his vape. Join us now for organized chaos. Roman stands evidence tape. Join us now for organized chaos. Rolo with his hot takes. Join us now for organized chaos. Hey Roman, let's debate. Rings of power can suck my nuts. And Star Wars isn't more than just a lust. Marvel shows, they really suck. Y'all make Loki look like a cuck. Welcome back to Organized Chaos. They just gave them a clip, and now they both look like simps. The anime titty pimps. That's what you get with Organized Chaos. With the chat that hits, getting all the crits. It's Organized Chaos, moshing in the pits with the chat that hits. Yeah, it's Organized Chaos. The RoloRome cast.
What's up, guys? How we doing?
What's going on, people? How
It's
are
hot
things?
as balls here in
It
Pennsylvania.
is insane outside.
It's
It feels like
tropical. It is
feels like I'm
tropical. It's like
I'm walking into a sauna or something.
in the 90s, extremely humid, tropical weather. It sucks.
Like, is it me or does it feel harder for July than it usually is?
No, it certainly is.
Now, August is going to be even hotter because that's usually the hottest month, at least here. So we're probably going to get like,
Less humid though, more dry heat. the
which do
fuck
you think
up,
is worse
man.
though?
It's not that hot. You're correct. It's not. I've been in way hotter. I'm not fucking crying, you little bitch. I've been in way hotter. I've been in fucking Mexico in the fucking summer. Shit's hot. Shit's 110.
Like how hot? Oh,
115 and humid.
Wow.
You can't escape it. You get under shade, it doesn't do anything because it's in the air. Dry heat,
Wow.
you can get under shade.
so? Please, don't call me stupid. I didn't pay attention to science. What is dry heat compared to like humid? Like
Dry heat,
what?
there's no water in the air.
Oh, okay.
It's a desert.
So,
right?
yeah.
There's no water vapor in the air. That's why Qatar can't pull water out of the air.
Yeah. Okay. So, like dry heat, that's what we get in August. That's why it feels hotter, but it's really not that much hotter.
No, not compared to like if like, right now here, 90 degrees here is different than 90 degrees in Arizona. Completely.
Yeah.
Because we
Yeah.
can't, like, if you go under shade here in the middle of the day and it's humid out, it doesn't matter. You're still going to be hot. And that's a little bit more dangerous heat. Whereas dry heat, as long as you yourself have water and you get under shade, it will be cooler under the shade. It will not be cooler under the shade if it's humid.
I am stupid, Cammy. You're right, but also I didn't pay attention to science. And
Yeah, that's been clear to us throughout the show, Mr. Fish.
You know what? Okay, you know what, bro? We're not dude.
Birds aren't animals either. I know, but vaccines are fucking great for you.
I've never said that before. What are
I'm
you
just
talking
kidding. I'm just kidding.
Why are you putting that
I'm
into my
just
ether?
You have one and I don't. That's why. I'm just kidding.
I didn't take it because I thought it was safe. I took it because my mom is
I
coming.
took it because the government told me to.
No, bro. Not even in the slightest. Not even in the slightest.
I didn't take it because I thought it was safe. I took it because Papa Joe Biden told me. He's
Hey, take the vaccine, yeah, man. Take it.
I got hair in your legs. Put the needle in your arm.
Says the heroin addict.
I got tons of needles in my arm. But I got my legs. They're too hairy for the needles. I gotta put them in your arm like me. Ice cream? I got ice cream. I want ice cream. You want ice cream? Corn Pop, he never had ice cream. My uncle got eaten by a cannibal.
He got eaten by a cannibal. Oh my god.
I gotta take the last the eaten by a cannibal joke. That is a Joe Rogan joke, so I took that one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
I haven't been.
it was so funny. The hairy legs, everybody makes fun of that, but the eaten by a cannibal, that is a classic Joe Rogan joke.
Wait a
But
second. Wait. Did Biden actually say that?
yes, he said the kids. I used to put my legs in the water and I used to say touch the hair of my the little black
I know
kids
that.
were so interested by the hair of my leg. No, he said his uncle.
no.
No, I think his uncle really did get eaten by a cannibal. Hold on.
What?
Hold on.
What?
Hold on. Did Joe Biden's
What?
uncle
What?
What?
by
He got eaten by a cannibal, bro? What?
I feel like I heard this before.
Nah, you're capping, dog. Joe
What?
Biden's uncle got eaten by a cannibal? Bro. There's
No official records support it.
Unofficial record. That's like
Biden. Okay, but Biden says his uncle may have been eaten by cannibals. Biden has implied his uncle was lost in World War II and was eaten by cannibals.
Biden also saw someone in
Papua New Guinea
that wasn't there.
Biden said his uncle got lost in the Pacific War in Papua New Guinea and got eaten by cannibals. Yes, there's so many articles right here saying he said this.
He also said that he was there when Nelson Mandela was freed, but he was watching it on the Senate television.
Roman, he was a passenger on a military aircraft that crashed into the Pacific Ocean off the coast of Papua New Guinea on May 14th, 1944. Official records from the Defense of POW MIA accounting agency stated the plane experienced engine failure and was forced to ditch in the ocean. Finnegan, who's his uncle, and 2 other men did not survive the crash, and their bodies were never recovered.
Really?
Official records do not mention cannibalism as a reason for lack of recovery, but the entire island is full of cannibal tribes. Even at that time. Dude, why the fuck would you go to that island? In April 2024, Biden stated that his uncle was shot down over New Guinea and his body was never found because there were a lot of cannibals in the area. This account differs, of course, from military records. The White House did not repeat Biden's assertions about cannibals when asked about his remarks. Oh my god, guys, everybody should watch Joe Rogan's newest comedy special. I think it's the newest one. It's called Burn the Boats, and it's fucking hilarious on Netflix, dude. I have not laughed that hard in a very long time. He has a whole thing about aliens. He talks about doing shrooms. Oh my god. He talks about Joe Biden. He talks about Trump. He's one of his jokes was, if I think the funniest way that I could die is by COVID. Because the memes would be crazy. He's like, I'd be dying while laughing at the memes about me. Be like, this asshole, look at him. He said it wasn't real. He's like, and then I got it. And I was like, fuck, what if I die? What if this shit actually does kill me? It was funny. It was a really good special. He did a good job.
I haven't I watched his most recent one with Bernie Sanders, but like other than that, it's not even that I necessarily don't like Joe Rogan. None of his new crop of guests really interest me.
Yeah, like, I click on it for like Randall Carlson, usually like Graham Hancock, like the alien and ancient history people is what I watch usually, or the space.
Yeah,
not Neil deGrasse because he's a fucking bum. He's a sellout.
Why do people say that?
He's a
Is
sellout.
he like? Is he like not really like
He
a
just
scientist
credits.
or?
Yes, he's a scientist, but he takes money from academia. He has discredited all the pseudosciences. He still doesn't believe in aliens. He will still tell you
What?
aliens aren't real.
Seriously?
Yes,
What?
he will tell
Oh.
you aliens are not real.
Oh. Yeah, no, he's wrong about that one.
It's stupid. He'll tell you that mathematically it's impossible that aliens are real, and that we're an
How
impossibility and we shouldn't be here.
how mathematically would he
It's
explain that?
stupid. It's he's the only person saying it, so I don't fucking believe him. Like
Didn't
full sellout.
didn't
He goes
didn't
back and forth on everything. He said that global warming was a thing, and then he said it wasn't, and then he said it was. Now he's saying it is still, I think. But it's like, yeah, it fucking of course it is, but it's like that happens. He's saying that it's being caused by us, and it's always been. It's not a natural process, even though it is. He also said that the Amazon's the lungs of the planet, and you know how I feel about that. So, fuck all that. That's
well
all shit. That's
well
all incorrect. But the pseudoscience that has proven pseudoscience that was just fucking dudes in their backyards and chicks in their backyards and guys on hikes and guys in a fucking farm and people on the internet with cameras and telescopes have proven the fucking existence of other life that has come to Earth to the point where the government can't deny it and has said, yeah, this shit's real. And this motherfucker goes, that's a pseudoscience. Fuck you.
they literally said that UAPs are real last year.
You
So
self-righteous prick. 2 years ago. 2023.
was it? Oh yeah, that was 2 years ago.
2019
We
was
covered
the
it.
first video released. The one from Florida. That was
We
2019.
covered it, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
He's just a
Yep.
self-righteous prick. I don't like him. I used to like him, and then I started to fucking see the shit that he says on Twitter and all this other stuff. And he just thinks he quite literally thinks he's the smartest person ever.
You see, that's kind of my thing. Like, I don't always agree with Bill Nye, but he's not like, a narcissist. Like, he's not, a jerk about things. Like, he just kind of says.
Right, he can be a jerk about things, but I wouldn't say a narcissist.
Well, but that's kind of my thing with
Tammy have a crown in the chat.
Yeah, that's weird. Why does he? Does YouTube have a new chat thing?
XP.
XP? What are you
Cam
talking?
Cam has 50 XP.
What the hell does that mean?
Click on the so for me it says 0 XP. So if I say like hold
on.
I have 25 XP. So you get XP for every chat. You get 25 XP for every chat. What does that do?
Word?
Does that go to us? Do we get XP? Like, does the XP all? It must do something.
XP?
It has to do something for the channel, correct?
What does the XP do? Hold on. I need to look this up now.
Yeah, check it out. That's new.
Hold on.
That's a whole new YouTube feature.
Okay.
Interesting.
What is
the
YouTube XP chat feature? Feature. Okay. So it's meant to rank viewers based on their engagement. And the leaderboard displays the top 50 most engaged viewers, with the top 3 receiving special badges. So once we get members, whoever has the highest total XP in our chat can get special badges.
Yeah.
Is basically what that is. So like, just say for like example, Ronnie has a total of like 110,000 XP, and Pilgrim has like 90,000, and then Crimson has like 80,000. Basically, those three would be able to get special badges that we would be able to make for them that no one else can have.
Right.
But if someone were to surpass them, like just say that Cammy got to like 140,000, then
Like,
the badges, then like that badge would go to him.
I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a cool feature, but that doesn't benefit us.
Yo, well, considering what happened last week, where people were saying they didn't get the notification, you want to go and toss this in the Discord?
Yeah.
So people know we're live, just in case they didn't get it.
Yeah. Let me go and do that. Actually,
Go put it in the Daimios, I guess.
And I'll put it into the Hander Bay too.
Yeah. There you go. Let people know.
So yeah. So
I haven't heard from Mr. Graber in a while. I got to give him a call.
Yeah. I mean, he was literally just streaming on Sunday, so.
Yeah, I know. I just haven't heard from him in a while.
I know. I miss John too. John, if you see this, I miss you.
Yeah,
Dad.
John. He misses you.
I miss you, Dad.
Your son. Your son requires attention.
I need a fatherly hug because I haven't had one in 19 years. So what is sus about me saying that? What, bro?
Not sus. I didn't say it was sus. You said it was sus. I didn't say it was sus.
Why were you laughing at it? I was being genuine. Come on, man.
Listen, bro.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
That's a bunch of malarkey, man.
A bunch of malarkey, man.
It's a bunch of malarkey, man. Come on, man.
I forgot he said that.
That was like the thing that made him famous.
I forgot he said malarkey.
I know.
That's not the thing that made him famous.
You're not Irish, right? Because that's like, an old. That's like an old.
What made him famous was saying, "If you don't vote for me, you're not black."
No, he was famous before that, bro.
That made him pretty famous.
He was famous before that, though.
But yeah, he was. That was a pretty famous one.
And you want to know the crazy part about that? He became the president after that.
Yeah, bro. It's all the kids. You touch it. I hear your legs. Touch them.
Joe Biden's definitely on the thing that no longer exists.
Weird. Yeah.
That's all I'll say. But grapes. Also,
dude,
question
I've been
for you.
A lot of fucking the old, not even that old, but like the EFAPs on Boogie 2988. It's just, oh my god, bro, this is the whole documentary based, like on top of the actual documentary. You ever seen that? We should watch the Boogie documentary at some point, dude.
You know what?
Doesn't
show him. So here's my thing. I'm actually not against that, but does it show him shooting anyone?
He doesn't shoot anybody.
Okay.
He never shot. Okay. Dude, the amount of times they show that clip on EFAP, it's fucking crazy.
I know. The YouTube team said that they're looking into that actually.
Good.
I should have a response to my appeal within 1 to 3 months. So
I guess that's good enough. Thanks, guys. Remove the strike from us. They're gonna be watching this though. What's up, YouTube? How you guys doing? I really like what you can do, but please help us out because everybody has this video. Everybody has reacted to it. I talked about gun safety.
Right.
And we're not even like a child-friendly show, purposely.
So, Roland, really fast. I wanted to bring this up to you. I mean, like I mentioned it on like the phone earlier to you, but this is happening at SummerSlam, and I just want your thoughts. Jelly Roll and Randy Orton versus Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre. Who do you want to get hurt more, Jelly Roll or Logan Paul? Because you hate them both.
I think I want Logan Paul to get hurt. I want Randy Orton to fuck him up. I really want Randy Orton to fuck him up.
You want to get tickets? This thing's going to be in Jersey.
Yo, when is it?
August 2nd and 3rd.
How much is it?
Shit. Would you actually go?
There's no way we can afford tickets.
Hold on.
They're definitely
SummerSlam tickets.
I would go.
Hold
I
on.
would 100% go. I would have to get off for August 2nd and 3rd, but I would go.
I mean, we can go one night. We just gotta find out what night that they're on.
Yeah, that's gonna be
because
the more
it's
expensive
2 nights.
night. That's gotta be the more expensive night. Jelly Roll and fucking Jake Paul or Logan Paul, whatever the fuck his name is. One of the retards.
Yo, a 2-day pass is $276. That's not bad. That's actually not bad. There has to be some sort of a catch.
Bro,
That's
that's
not
2 tattoos for me. That's a tattoo for me.
Now, what is the difference between? Oh, this is for 2026. I can pre-order that now. Crazy. So now the price isn't that bad, Roland. Jeez, that's really $56, bro. I might go on my own for $56. I don't care if I'm sitting in like a nose. Yeah,
Sunday only 77.
that's not bad, bro.
What
That's
day are
actually
they
not that
fighting?
bad.
What day are they fighting?
They haven't said it yet.
I'm off on a Saturday.
You know, our luck, it would be a Sunday.
I can get off on a Sunday.
I'll figure it out and I'll text you. But
dude, that would be I will actually go. I will actually go.
You know,
that would be hilarious.
I would love to.
That would be hilarious.
I would love to see.
I've never been to a wrestling match. I'd go.
I would love to see John Cena live too. That'd be kind of cool.
I'd go to SummerSlam. That'd be cool.
Plus, I mean, it's in Jersey.
If I get to watch a Paul brother get wrecked by Randy Orton, dude, that's all that matters to me. I don't care. I will pay the money. I will pay the money.
But he's teaming with Jelly Roll. That
worth it.
But you hate Jelly Roll. You hate Jelly Roll.
Worth it. I'll still get to watch Jelly Roll get rocked. But, like, I would prefer Jelly Roll to beat him, yeah. I would love to see that fat fuck beat him. That would be hilarious.
What Mr. Beast comes out to save Logan?
This fat motherfucker and Randy Orton. Like, what is this?
This is 2025, bro.
Dude, they should have gotten Boogie. Like, he already got his ass, like, rocked. Like, that would have been... They should have gotten Wings of Redemption, and they could have Keemstar. They could have Keemstar do the thing again.
WWE's too corporate now.
Like, this fat motherfucker. Alex is a stupid
dude.
N-word.
WWE's too corporate now. They wouldn't do that, but that would be hilarious.
Dude, Randy Orton and. You might as well just get Wings of Redemption. He's just as fat as fucking Jelly Roll. But he beat Boogie's ass. Just do that.
Boogie teams with Logan Paul?
Dude, I would pay $300 to watch that. Because those two, I know Randy Orton and Wings of Redemption are going to kick the shit out of them. And that's why I would pay for it. That's exactly why.
But
they had
if we go
Boogie's fight like 2 minutes in because he was just getting
if we actually go,
ass was just going, bro.
if we actually go, we can't just stay for the one match. So you're
No.
gonna have to catch up a little bit.
Watch the whole thing.
Well, yeah, no, but like you're not gonna know like what's going on.
Ah, touche. I watch Geeks and Gamers talk about wrestling quite a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they mention it pretty much every Tuesday night's main event.
Oh.
Epic Mike and Jeremy and Beardo and somebody else are like really big wrestling fans.
Oh,
Jay,
okay.
Jay, Drunk Dubio. Yeah. And I think Eric July as well. So, by the way, Gary's book is about to be out. It's out for pre-order.
When?
Roman, I think I'm gonna get the Excelsior package or whatever it is, and it comes with hardcover and 2 softcover books, and then like 2 shirts and a hat.
That's cool.
Or some shit. So I was gonna give you one of the softcover books of Gary's book.
That's cool.
Because I think you would get a lot out of it because it's called Waiting for Nerdrotic from Prison to YouTube or something like that.
That's cool.
And it's
actually really cool.
It's an autobiography about how he went from being a fucking meth head in prison all the way to where he's at now and how he's a successful YouTuber and has a family and ran a comic book shop and all this other shit.
That's cool.
So I figured you would get a lot out of that book, and I was gonna get it because it comes with 2 Nerdrotic shirts and a hat anyway. And I was like, "Fuck it, I'll just get the higher version. I want to support them. It's like $100 or $120. Fuck it,
That's not bad.
No, and it comes with 3 books. So I was like, I'll just give you the extra book because I think you get a lot out of it.
I need new books because all I read now are comics. So like,
Yeah, but this
an
is going to
actual
be
book
great, though, because it's a book about a guy who wrote, like, here, I'll see. I can find the trailer. Here, I'll show it. Let's do that.
Sure. By the way, y'all
We'll give a little shout out to Gary because Gary.
I don't care what y'all say. Purple grapes are better than green grapes. Like, I've heard so many people say green grapes are the best. No. Nope. Purple grapes are elite. Also, Zach is a raisin.
Purple grapes are elite.
That's podcast snack.
Like green grapes.
Pause. But keeps you.
Here, I got the trailer up for it. We'll give a little shout out to Gary because honestly, Roman and I probably, well, at least I wouldn't be as inspired to do YouTube if it wasn't for people like Star Wars Theory and Gary and shit like that. So I'll give him a shout out on
Theory inspired me. Call Me Kevin inspired me. Knew about Gary. Like, Gary was cool, but it was like Theory and it was Call Me Kevin. It was like those two.
Yeah, for me it was more like Theory, Gary, because I heard Gary's story and that was like pretty powerful. And then when I heard he was writing a book, because so many people have been asking him for years, like, bro, why don't you write a book? And he did it. And here's the trailer for it. I'm gonna get it, and I'm sure it's gonna be fucking great. Sure, be a great story.
They're finally here. Oh, Friday night. Not affiliated, just
That's a really cool cover. That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
I like that cover. It's a cool
Pretty
cover.
sick cover. I like that it's going through Rippa to Sport and Rippa. That's the same way X-Wing's book's going to be going out, I believe.
Wait a second. X is writing a book?
Which I believe it's.
I didn't know he was writing a book.
Vindicta, bro. That's why I'm part of the crew.
Oh, that. Oh. Okay.
It's him and Jay and a couple other people. And way back in the very beginning, I guess I can probably say this now. He consulted me, Dog, and Caleb and Daimyo about all these different ideas and pirate ideas. And we spent like a couple nights on Discord talking about it. Playing Sea of Thieves, coming up with ideas for the book. So I don't know where it's. I know what the story is. That I cannot say. It's great. I'll tell you, it's really fucking cool.
That's badass.
You guys want a really cool pirate story? Let's see. Is it up? It should be up. I think I shared it. I think I had X on to share it. When he came on that one time, I told him
I gotta get him back in here because I've never properly, besides the one time that I was in there when he had like a membership stream, I've never met him like proper. I've never had like a conversation.
Yeah, he knows you too, which is crazy. Like you guys know each other, but you don't know each other. It should be on his channel or the History of Pirates. Videos. I thought there was a trailer out for it. It might be on History of Pirates. Daughter's Revenge. Hold on.
My bad, y'all. If I sound like I'm kind of drained, I was in a freezer for like 2 hours today.
Get the fuck out the freezer. You know what? I'm gonna try. I'm pretty sure.
Freezers make me tired.
History of Pirates. This should be Jay. Yeah, that's Jay. Okay.
Roland's doing some sleuthing right now. Bang bang. So yeah. Is this
Daughter's Revenge?
Is this little baby grape here just like a raisin that like decided that it wanted to be a grape? Like,
oh dude, they posted. So everybody should get Daughter's Revenge, by the way, which the link should be here. Let me get it here. I already have it. It's not going to come up when I pull this up. I thought I shared it before. It won't come up, though, because I'm not logged into my account. But here, let me find the link.
Dun, dun, dun,
The year is 1714.
This is X-Wing.
Lawless pirates rule the seven seas. 12 pirates. The British monarchy sent these pirates. A young man aboard the HMS Victory finds himself embroiled in a conflict and soon finds out not everything is as it appears. This 120-page graphic novel releases this year.
That's
Get it.
sick as hell.
Let's bring the link.
That's sick as hell. That's really cool.
Here's the link. Oh, fuck. Well, the link is in the description of that video on History of Pirates channel.
That's badass. That's really cool. That's really cool.
So
honestly, good on him.
Yeah, so I think everybody should fucking get it. If you like pirate history, if you are a fan of pirate stories, I can tell you because I know what happens in some of this. It has everything you want. It's got everything you want. I'm not bullshitting you. It's so far, though, this is only the first one. No super crazy supernatural like Davy Jones shit. But if you want a realistic pirate history story, this is what you want. I don't know of anybody else who's writing something like this. And not only did they consult a lot of people that are fans of this type of thing, such as myself, Star Wars Dog, Daimyo, King's Advisors, a lot of other people, they also themselves are big historians in this topic, being X-Wing and Jay, and I believe Eric. Yeah, Eric did the art, I think, though. But a lot of work went into this, and a lot of research went into this. And it is they also consulted people like Steel Leg of History. I think other people that are part of the crew that have the tattoo like me. I mean, Steel Leg of History, I don't think I showed it, but he got one of his leg. You know, he has replacement legs. He's got a fake leg. Well, it's a real leg, but it's not a human leg. He got a Vindicta one made, which is sick. So, part of the ship, part of the crew, but everybody should go and get this novel. It's fucking awesome. It's going to be fucking awesome.
That is really cool.
You're going to love the story. I can't say anything about it. I don't want to say a single goddamn thing.
So,
X-Wing will personally find me and assassinate me if I do that.
So, I actually for a second want to keep it on pirates because Ron and I were on the phone. What was it? 4 days ago, 5 days ago, and we're talking about some like random bullshit. And I was scrolling through Instagram, and I sent him the post that Orlando Bloom's back for Pirate 6. And Roland, does your theory still hold true that Orlando's only back because Johnny's back?
Yes. And
he's not being screwed over like
yes.
that, you know, or yeah. So
yes.
then
yes.
So
I think that unless here's the thing. I told you there's two options here. Either yes, Orlando Bloom has gone back on everything he said and doesn't give a fuck, or Johnny Depp said, fuck it, I'm not doing it, but brother, I don't blame you if you want the money. That's the option. That's the three options.
Oh, Daimyo? Okay.
I already sent it.
Oh.
Don't worry.
My bad.
I
didn't see him.
I already sent it.
My bad.
Yeah, no.
I've not talked to this guy.
I quite frankly think that those are the only three options. Because do we have Keira Knightley?
I haven't seen anything about her yet.
Do we have
Bill Nighy? Daimyo.
Oh,
Daimyo.
What's up, dude?
What's going on?
Yeah, how you doing, bro? I was just
I
thinking.
saw you guys live. I was like, you know what? It's been a minute since I talked to you guys. What's going on?
Dude, living life.
Yeah, same here.
Nice. You guys see Superman?
I'm seeing it Wednesday. He saw it.
I saw it yesterday, and dude, I don't care what people say. Felt good in here.
Hey, I'm right there with you. I don't think it was the best movie in the world by any means. You know,
Honestly,
in fact, I think
guys can talk. You guys can talk spoilers. I don't care about Superman.
no,
Not gonna talk
we don't.
spoilers,
Yeah,
but-
we're not going to spoil it for you. But point being is that I felt like it was. And look, I've never pretended to be a DC guy or even comic guy for that matter.
Yeah.
But you know, in comparison to all the dog shit we've gotten from Marvel,
Pretty good.
like yeah,
It's
like
better than
in terms
most
of feeling,
superhero
yeah.
movies.
Okay.
Yeah, and the story actually, like there was no like retarded shit, lack of better words, you know,
that makes sense.
and like zero political like
Yeah,
messaging, any of that type of stuff,
which
was
is always
out-
nice.
Well, I was
always
scared.
nice. I mean, we never get it these days. It seems
Yeah.
like there's a political message in every freaking,
In
especially
everything.
comic book or fantasy movie these days. And this one, I'm glad to see was absent. And anyone saying there was is just a liar at this point. You know,
Honestly, I could say the same thing about Jurassic World. When I saw that, that's not really.
I'm not too fond of that franchise.
No,
I mean, obviously I like the
actually-
first two movies, but
I agree with you, but like this movie was very safe, and it was exactly what they set out to do. Simple fucking story. You want dinosaurs to fight people.
yeah.
I will say there is some. I did a whole review on it for like 3 hours last week, but I did have fun. I had fun in the movie. It did what I knew it was going to do. I was going to go there. I was going to see people go to an island, get fucked up by dinosaurs, and then just look around at the end. There'd be a couple people left. I knew that was going to happen, and that's what the movie delivered. It's very like, yeah, you know, the kids aren't going to die. You know, the dad's probably not going to die. You know that Evil Man really wasn't evil, though. I will say that. I kind of was like, Jesus, why the fuck are they making this guy so mean? He's not doing anything wrong.
Yeah.
He'll just be like, guys, I don't think we should do this, but they'll play sinister music behind it, and it's like, yeah, but I agree. He's got it right. But
what I needed out of Superman, I'll say that I got, because I was just like, for so long, me being like a DC fan, I was starved of good DC movies, and so I just needed something that was good, not even great, and like it surpassed my expectations because I thought it was gonna be okay, and it's like kind of teetering towards like being like very good, but not like great. It's just very good.
Sorry, 1 second, Rolla. I try to remove how I felt leaving the theater with how I would judge the movie itself, just for being a movie, you know, outside of comic books. Like when you just walk away, break it down for what it is. I felt like it was around a 5.5 to a 6 in terms of a movie, but my how I felt leaving the theater, and I know you're more of a DC guy, so you probably had more invested in it, Roman, but for me, I felt like, you know, I was just walking in, you know, expecting to see a fun movie, which is pretty much what it was. You know, I didn't have any problems necessarily with it. There were a few kind of like scenes where I would say like wasn't necessary, but overall, I thought, you know, that's, you know, basically just, I think it's important to separate, you know, what you judge the movie by versus, you know, how you felt leaving the theater.
And like it kind of makes me not even so much upset. It just kind of makes me marvel that and before, because I post these as clips after like the show. So for anybody seeing this, I'm not hating on Henry Cavill. I promise you right now. But
I was just gonna ask you, do you like it more than the Henry Cavill DC stuff?
Yeah. I'll let Roman go.
Well, can I also say one thing real fast? just before we get onto that, because
Mhm.
one of Damio's points, and one of your points was that you judged the movie by how you felt when you got out of it.
Well, I
Like,
separated the judgment
yes, exactly.
of the
That's what I'm
movie.
saying.
Yeah.
So I did the same thing with Jurassic World. When
Yeah.
I came out of the movie, I was like, that was fun. I had an adrenaline rush. Like we enjoyed it. Everybody that I went there with enjoyed it. I got a fucking badass popcorn, one of the coolest fucking popcorn buckets ever out of it. And I will
That's
tell
cool.
you, they don't make a lot of Jurassic Park merch that isn't just a dinosaur action figure. So
Mhm.
having something like that is really fucking cool. So
Yeah,
it was
for sure.
perfect just for that. But beyond that, when I went and broke down the movie, I still gave it like a 5. I was like, I still enjoyed it. It was
Yeah.
still better than Jurassic World 1, 2, and 3.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If I'm rating the movie, it's like a 5 or a 6, but rating my experience of the day,
had
because
fun.
I showed up, I
My
had a few
experience
drinks
was
at the
intense.
bar, and then had some
Yeah.
drinks delivered to the seat, some popcorn, and then enjoyed the movie. Leaving it, I was like, that's probably closer to an 8, like just for the
Yeah,
fun
yeah.
day, a fun
I would
time.
say my experience was like, I would more so like an 8, because the first scene of Jurassic World, my mom and I looked at each other and were like, they've really fucking CGI'd the monkeys. Like, we have those. Like,
Yeah.
you can do that. You don't need
But
to CGI.
the point that
Like we kept pointing, and this was the best. This is why, to me, the movie viewing experience for this movie was so good. My mom is starting to view things the way that I do, because she part of the Acolyte. She watched clips of the Acolyte with me. She watched clips of Rings of Power with me, because I'm like, I need someone to see this, because
Yeah.
and she was watching this movie, and she'd lean over to me and be like, why the fuck did they do that? That doesn't make sense. Like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, you're starting to watch movies the way that I'm critically breaking it, because I bring a notepad now. I do. I bring a
To the
notepad.
movie theater?
I really do, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I did too, just so that I can make a review of the Superman.
It's right
movie.
here.
Yeah.
This is my
Yeah.
Jurassic Park review.
See, like, if I was going to take it seriously, I'd go watch the movie first, enjoy myself, and then maybe go back.
And then you will
Well,
watch it
that's-
again. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I
Yeah.
do usually. But with this one, I was like, this is too easy. Like, I can just,
Yeah.
they're like bullet points, like, oh, because I knew what I would be talking about, right? So I'm enjoying the movie. I'm having a blast. But I'll be like, as soon as my mind goes, that was weird, I just write down whatever my mind says that was weird. I just write it down. I don't even really I don't even look. Sometimes it's just a scribble. But
Yeah.
it's easy. But it allows me to remember more things. But I enjoy the movie the entire time. It doesn't
For sure. No, I hear you. In terms of
not-
what you're
I'm not-
asking,
It's
in
not
terms
like
of-
I'm sitting here and doing a review like I can with like Andor, right? Like if I were to do an Andor review, I would pause every scene, talk about the dialogue, talk about all this others. Like, in reality, I'm just kind of, you'll see how I did it if you ever watch it, with the Jurassic World one that I did last week. But it's basically just bullet pointed, like, this scene, this scene, this scene,
Yeah.
this scene, this scene. And
in
I
all
feel
honesty, I'm not watching any. The only thing I watch on YouTube these days is like fishing
That's
videos and
That's
cooking.
fair.
But
oh, I fucking love
Yeah, no.
yeah, we can talk about that after we're done wrapping up with like comic book stuff. But yeah,
So,
to answer your
I
question,
did
when it comes to the whole argument between Cavill and Corn Sweat, I honestly think, and I know it's going to piss some people off, I honestly think Corn Sweat went toe to toe, and just in terms of what the role he was given.
I mean, he
Like,
looks
if you don't like his Superman, it's not really his fault. I think he portrayed the role fine.
you think it's an
here's my
Anakin
thing.
thing?
I don't hate
Damio?
Henry Cavill, and I'm sorry. I'll let Damio answer that before I go
No,
on my
I
little thing.
was letting you talk. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're good.
So I never hated Henry Cavill as Superman. I thought he was good, right?
Mhm.
What I didn't like about him, not him, was that his Superman was out of character for Superman.
That's what I'm saying.
So
Yes, I
so
agree.
I think that Corn Sweat didn't do a better performance, but his is more in character.
His is
That's
more.
why
of
I
a
like his better.
Superman. Yeah.
Well, look,
Yes.
I think so. When I watch Superman, sorry, Zack Snyder's Superman, it's still badass, and like the fight
Yes.
scenes I do think are better personally. Like just the action and the
Fair
fight
enough,
scenes in
yeah.
Zack's I think are better, minus the slow motion shit. But he just like the way he portrays kind of more of the badass side of Superman, whereas I felt
Yeah.
with this one it was a lot more uplifting, and it was more about the true nature of Superman,
I
right?
think
And
he got
Yeah.
there too quick. You know what I mean? He wanted to in the first movie, like he really wanted to get that badass Superman, so he like went for it fast.
yeah,
As opposed to
Yeah.
just doing like what Spider-Man did, where you have the first Spider-Man, it's like it's pretty actually down to earth for the most part, except for when he like when Green Goblin bombs the city parade or whatever. Like,
Oh yeah.
except for that scene, it's pretty much like a very one-on-one type of thing. And then in the second one, it gets more like in the city, like affecting the people more, all this other shit, and you go from there. But I think Zack Snyder was just like, I want to get to that for like, I want that.
yeah.
I want the.
Well, look, listen, this isn't really a spoiler. This isn't really a spoiler, but it's a very like common theme throughout the whole movie that he wants to protect life, not take it. And it's very clear, like he down to a squirrel, like he saves a squirrel literally, which is it's like a 5 seconds, it's less than 5 second scene, but it
that's an
happens
important scene for him. And
well,
that's Superman.
and it's not the only time he tries to save something that's causing destruction. Okay, well, a squirrel wasn't causing destruction, but he does end up trying to save like this crazy beast. And I'll leave it there. But do you agree, Roman?
Yeah, I think that, and now I said in my video, like, I don't claim to be knowledgeable about Superman. I know his basics, and for what I know, Corn Sweats nailed it in terms of who he is as a character. And I also said I don't hate Henry Cavill because he played a different version. What I don't like is that like the Snyder fans are trying to ruin this movie. That is
that shit's retarded.
Like.
Yeah, well, you do know as well that like not Corn Sweat, Cavill himself has said that like there was stuff that he wanted to do with Superman, like that he would push back on, that he would be like, no, like
Superman wouldn't do this. Yeah.
Superman wouldn't do this exactly because and that just never panned out for him. But
well, he's a true nerd like all of us, and he was but in the same situation with The Witcher. That's why he essentially left, I'm pretty sure, is because he was like, he was like, look, I know this character well. Geralt would not do this. But yeah, so it's kind of known. And then Lois is a baddie. I'm not even gonna lie. She was hot.
Yeah, no, she was.
You know what I was laughing at though? It's like I was making a joke, but it's like they have that chick who works at the news newsletter, and they have her dressing like a skank the whole time, and I'm like, you have Lois right there. Why are you doing the same thing with her?
Bro, Lois is like 400 times hotter, bro.
She's
like
smoking, dude. She's
like
Brosnahan, I think is her last name. But yeah, look, I'm actually excited to see what they do with it. And actually, I have a question for you guys. How do you feel about so there's that delay with the Batman 2. I'm kind of starting to wonder if that's that delay. And then Gunn has also said it. Wait, hold on, Ron. Let me cue you up first before you answer. But he I know he says like Peacemaker has there's a big cameo at the end to kind of it'll show you where the direction of DC is going, and we have that delay going on, and it's kind of up in the air right now. Look, Pattinson fits the age. First of all, they could age him up on like visually pretty easily.
You think he's gonna be the Brave and the Bold Batman?
Dude, I think he should be. I think he should be.
I mean, yeah, it wouldn't. Let's just say I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not gonna. I think it's too early to say. Like I'm hinting towards that, but
He's
My
a great-
actual
I
genuine
think it
answer.
could work, and I'm here for it. To be honest,
He's a fucking
My actual
fantastic
genuine
actor,
answer.
and I think
is that-
he's a great Batman, but they didn't give him enough. They made him too dark and broody. If they allowed him to play the Bruce character more, he'd be fucking
well,
phenomenal.
no, it was opposite. From what I hear, it's mostly the opposite. That like people hate his Bruce, but he does a good job as Batman, which I love his Batman personally.
No, I do too,
Yeah.
but
I'm indifferent on his Bruce because I just like don't care enough to.
Yes,
to
but
be
his
like, that
Bruce
Bruce
is-
sucked.
What I'm saying is his Bruce is too dark and broody. They don't allow him
Yeah.
to be the
He's
Cedric
edgy.
I see
No,
what you're saying.
Yes.
He
Well,
needs to
yeah.
play that Bruce like Cedric Diggory,
Yeah.
right? If he
So-
plays,
I mean, I don't know about that, but like dude, Pattinson has a huge range. Like if you watch,
yeah, he's great.
if you were to watch five Pattinson movies right now, every single one he has a different tone, accent, like he emotion depth. Like he's got huge range. Like so,
Yeah,
I mean,
So,
I think he can pull it off if he's given the correct direction. You know, like no, don't do this. You know, do this. And I actually think Gunn. You can hate on Gunn as much as you want, but he knows his comic
I don't
shit.
really-
Like he does his
I
research
don't really
with,
hate on Gunn.
comics. All right,
So-
Roman, you're the Batman guy here. What do you think?
Here's my thing. So I actually I so when this was announced that Gunn was going to do a Brave and the Bold Batman movie, I actually said, and I think I said this like a year ago, that they can't have both only because, and I know that y'all might not agree with this, but normies are going to be confused that
No,
there's two Batmen, and Gunn might know that.
I
So he
agree
might only want
100%.
one.
I agree 100%, Roman, because I am that normie that you're talking about, and that's the point I've been trying to make. Is I'm tired of trying to follow 3 different timelines within one franchise, and unfortunately, that's at the fault of Marvel. And now knowing that all these characters exist in the same under the same banner, I want to see these characters interact with each other, and I really don't want to have to be introduced to another character or sit there and be like, well, this Batman's way better. Why didn't they just use him? And I know there are some comic book fans that are like, no, leave the Elseworld, let Gunn do his own thing, or let Reeves do his own thing. But I actually disagree.
A comic fan, as a comic fan, I'm also thinking about it from the fact that I want Batman movies to succeed.
Yeah.
And that means getting all of the normies in there, and normies are going to be confused as hell if they see the Batman 2 and then they see 7 months later Batman Brave and the Bold. They're going to be like, wait, what?
So I'm not even like a DC nerd, but I'm like a movie nerd, you know, and like Hollywood, you know. But like my dad, I had to sit there and try to explain to my dad about the whole Birds of Prey situation and Suicide Squad, and he didn't understand. So he was like, so it's the same actress and it's the same team, but they exist in a different universe. But then this one character is transferred over, and it's the same character with the same backstory. And I was like, essentially, yes. He goes, that's so confusing. I don't understand what's going on. And I just like would hate to see the DCU do that. And I think you're correct, Roman, that Gunn acknowledges that, and it would work still where you have that darker, grittier kind of year one Batman, and maybe even Batman 2 that isn't fully introduced yet, but then like at the very end they do something where they show you that no he's actually in this universe.
I wouldn't mind.
Hold on, there is that thing on the big holoscreen in not holoscreen, but the big whatever the screen on the building showing the news in this Superman shot, right, where it shows flooding in a certain area, and they never explain that in the Superman movie. So
that was probably Gotham.
I'm kind of inclined to think that is, and they're gonna, from my understanding, what is it in the Clayface show? Like I read something saying that like he's going to be leaving Gotham to go to Hollywood to become an actor. So that's kind of how it starts. So I'm wondering if that's going to be the same Gotham.
Going to become an actor,
huh?
Clayface. So there's actually 3 different Clayfaces, and they're basing this one off of the one that was and that was an actor that was worried that because he was getting older that his face would not be appealing to the younger audience, so he was taking an experimental drug that turned him into clay, and he turned into Clayface. So yeah.
I don't think they're gonna actually have him turn to clay. I think you could have it be crazy where like he starts wearing faces. He starts making.
I wonder if the big cameo at the end of Peacemaker is going to be like Penguin. Could you imagine if
Yeah,
it's
dude, that'd be
if
sick.
it's Colin's
Bro,
Penguin?
That'd be wild. That'd be wild.
That'd be sick, dude.
See, here's my thing. Pattinson could pull off being like Brave and the Bold Batman. He actually could do that. So, like,
isn't he kind of like he's war torn in a sense, right? And
Yes.
like tired.
this version of Batman is like tired, old, and like just like done with everything. So yeah. I mean, like,
Yeah, he's been just
kinda see
fighting
that, yeah.
motherfuckers.
He's
for,
been
like,
put through the ringer, right?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. So I can see that, and
which
Pattinson's,
is
at
kind of
that
like
age
what
now.
the Dark Knight Rises Batman was supposed to be, right? Something similar to that.
That was very heavily inspired off of that, but
Yeah.
they didn't do the campy parts, because Brave and the Bold does have campy parts where, like, you know, Batman's kind of like, bro, I got nothing to lose now. Let me smile and laugh at certain things. So I think Pattinson could like pull that off too. I think that he would
Yeah,
be
could
good
you
for it.
imagine him being like almost unhinged during a fight where he's like he's either getting his ass kicked or something,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
and he's just laughing at the
We've seen Pattinson be unhinged in movies.
the lighthouse. He's a
That's
fucking
what I was gonna
psycho in the
say.
lighthouse.
That's what I was gonna say. He's fucking
Yeah.
phenomenal in the lighthouse.
I fucking love that movie.
that
That movie slept on. That movie is slept on.
movie is retarded.
Roland actually recommended that.
Where'd you go,
that-
Rolo?
Where did I go? I'm right here.
Yeah, why do you have your screen off?
What? You don't like my new profile picture? Isn't
I need
it
to
cool?
look at your face, Rolo.
Isn't it cool, Damio? I made this.
It is cool. I like it. What
And,
AI program did you use?
I actually did.
I know you did.
I said I
You
did.
made me this one.
That's pretty sick.
No, I used
it's badass.
ChatGPT for it. Actually,
Yeah, it's dope.
now I have to wait 720 hours.
Yo, so you know what? I actually did just start getting into comic books. I don't know if you can see right
I do.
there. I got Walking Dead right here, first
Oh, that's cool.
compendium,
Oh, those are.
and then I
good.
got Invincible. So I'm starting these. I'm a huge it's Walking Dead's my guilty pleasure. I know
What
the
do you
show
got there?
sucks. Like
Hold
after
on.
the, huh?
I agree with you, but hold on. Give me 1 second. You have Attack of the Clones and Empire Strikes Back,
Oh, hold on.
or is that Attack of the Clones and A New Hope? I have those books. I have all of them. I have the ones for the original 6.
You can't hear you.
I know you can't hear me.
I actually have two multiple copies of the visual dictionary,
Yeah.
which is this one.
Yo,
Empire
Hopefully,
Strikes
right?
Back,
cool.
and then
Oh, no, it is Empire Strikes Back. I knew.
yeah,
it.
Empire,
Revenge of the
got
Sith.
Revenge of the Sith.
That's
I've
cool.
got Phantom Menace. and
Dude, I have all of
Clone.
them too, dude.
So all I need is Return of the Jedi and A New Hope. And I just need.
What
to,
are the odds that when Daimyo shows up, Matt shows up in chat?
Yeah,
What
let's
are
do
the
it.
odds of that?
Who? Oh, Matt Rissman. Oh God,
Yeah.
here he is.
What are the odds of that?
Why is Matt showing up to? Oh God, he's gonna text me.
No, he probably saw that we were live because of the Discord. Dude, we got shadow banned. We're still
No,
dealing
he's
with
not
this.
He's not in Discord anymore, or
He's
unless
in
he
Expo.
posted
We
in
got shadow
another
banned
one.
though, Daimyo.
Yeah, we got shadow banned
No,
last
you did not get shadow banned.
last week. Gray Pilgrim and a ton of other people were saying they did not get notifications for us.
I mean, that just I doubt you got shadow banned, dude. That
Well,
We actually did get a strike though.
yeah, that makes sense. I saw that whole thing.
That, but this makes
Yeah.
sense. That video's on YouTube.
No, it doesn't make sense that you got. I'm saying it makes sense that it. All I'm saying is that I understood what you were saying, but the shadow banning I highly doubt. They only shadow ban, in my
I was
opinion,
gonna
like
say,
high
it doesn't-
profile accounts that are
It doesn't make
controversial.
sense. Yeah, we're not. I mean, we're controversial, but we're not high level.
So why is Matt Rissman wrenched? And I'm not. That's a very big question I need
You just
answered.
change your. I'm pretty sure this is the. Yeah, you
Hold on.
changed
Yeah.
this new channel.
Hold on. Let me
Yeah.
fix that.
So let's fix this right now and give me
that.
full administration ability.
You want the managing mod? Got you.
Yeah. Exactly.
Actually, Damio did have the managing mod on the last one, so he should have it on this one. I agree.
I should.
He
'Cause I'm
only
gonna
used
get-
it to ban Wade, though.
I'm gonna get
Ah, the
Matt
old days.
Dude, Wade
outta
doesn't
here.
even pop
Well,
up.
now that Matt's here, I think I'm gonna get out of here because he's probably already taking screenshots of my face.
Probably.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna leave. I haven't. Yeah.
No, dude, it's actually funny. I've been wondering where Wade's been at. I don't think Wade knows.
I don't. That
He streams on Twitch.
until you said that name, that was it long gone out of my memory.
He streams on Twitch. So
I actually totally forgot about that guy. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of fucked
I
up.
mean, it's like, no, I actually hated him.
No, I've
Oh
been
my
super
God.
busy at work. I haven't been. I'll pop into Caleb's gaming streams and keep it on silent and just like fuck with him in chat. But that's
Yeah.
about the extent. I don't really watch anything these days.
all right, let me go into the
Yeah,
RoloRome
I
cast
pretty
account.
much just watched like
I only knew you guys were streaming because you put it in Discord.
I knew I said
Yeah,
that.
fair enough.
I said that to him. I was like, bro, you gotta put it in Discord so people know we're streaming.
And I did, and I listened.
And the
Like,
Baba, with the Baba.
God damn. Listen. Just relax, Roland. I follow what you say. Okay. He has become more and more angry with me, Damio, and I think it's because of the arc that I have been on the last like 2 months. Have
Yeah,
you
bro.
seen what
I needed backup, and the only backup I had was Crimson. I needed you.
you seen what I'm talking about?
I needed Damio backup for some of this shit.
For
bro.
what?
You haven't. Oh God, you haven't. I'm shocked Ronnie or Pilgrim haven't.
I'm on my
told you.
hero arc right now. I'm not villainous at the moment.
I'm on my Goth Girl arc, bro.
Wait until you hear.
Yeah, I don't. We don't need to get into goth girl stuff until you have a bad goth girlfriend. We don't have to talk about your goth girl arc.
Just wait until I mention like Natalie Portman with a green streak in her hair, wearing the dress from Attack of the Clones.
You know what? I can just show him actually, because like we have the clip right here. Goth Girl. That is the only thing.
So he
I
needs
need
He needs Padme with black eyeliner and a green streak in her hair. Yo, what the fuck was that?
What the?
Yo, what the fuck was that? Did you just bust a nut on stream, dude? What was that? Just came in your pants. Did anybody see?
I saw that.
What the fuck? I thought I was the only person seeing that for a second, dude. What?
No,
Yo,
that was a
He
thing we
literally
all
just
saw.
busted a nut, dude. He was like, ah. Like,
He full on. The thought hit him,
oh
and
my
he just
god.
rolled.
Where's Ronnie when you need him?
I'll be completely honest. I didn't need to see that, and
it's
it's also way too long of a clip.
Roman.
Edit that down
True.
a little bit more.
Bro.
But
I didn't make it.
I just didn't need to see that.
That is low cal energy.
That is. I was having a bad day, and
It is
I needed some
Boogie
laughs.
2988 energy.
I remembered that day. That was May 28th, 2025. I was having a bad day.
Roman, I don't want someone to make a documentary on you someday and be like, the fall of RG energy.
What fault?
Well, moving on.
I haven't risen yet.
You know what I've been getting into? Rolo, you know what I've been getting into recently? Bass fishing.
Bass fishing.
So, well, don't you fish a lot? Or
Yeah, I do.
used to?
Actually.
Have you been recently?
I need to get a license.
Yeah. So I've been. I just realized how I knew there was a lake nearby, but it's literally 10, 15 minutes away.
Mhm.
And it's a massive lake. So I'm starting to get into. I just got a. Do you know what a bait caster is? A bait caster reel? Yeah. So I didn't realize when I was buying it that that's the most complicated reel to use.
Yes,
So
it is.
literally all week long, I just
They're
rigged
annoying
it.
as fuck. I hate them.
I've been learning how to use it, like learning how to fix like birds' nests, and when you get like all
Yeah.
the tangling and stuff. So
I fucking hate bait casters. I just
a spinner,
regular
you just
old-
use a spinner.
spinner
Old
is
fashioned, yeah.
yeah.
Well, I'm gonna
it's-
pick it up too for when I don't want to deal with all the stress and I just want to toss a line out there with a hot dog on the end of it or something.
Well, yeah. If you just want to do it for shits and giggles, then a bait caster is great. But like,
Well, I'd say it's
almost-
the opposite. I'd say if you want to do something that's like more technique bait oriented and like
really.
a bait caster, yeah. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Some of the ones that launch it for you.
No, a bait caster is the flat looking reel where instead of the spool being vertical, it's horizontal. So
Oh shit. Never
and
mind.
your thumb you press the spool to stop line and
No,
whatnot.
yeah,
So
I
that's way
disagree.
it's a lot more.
Never mind. I was
Yeah.
thinking of something completely different. Yes.
Yeah, you're talking about the one where you just hit the button, it shoots it for you.
I'm not even talking about that. You have to flick it and also click it, and it fucking launches. That's what old school.
Oh, the
bait casters used to
button?
be.
The button, you press the button and then you just throw it.
Then you flick it, yeah, and it launches your reel.
I haven't
Yeah.
gone fishing in years. I need to
You've
actually
been fishing?
fish. I have been. I went with my father once, and I haven't been since.
And you left?
No, this is what I'm talking about. Let me.
I liked it, Roland, but I was also like 7, so I want to
Bro,
try it.
I'll get
And I,
These guys, you know what I'm talking about, Rolo?
Oh, let me see.
Yeah,
Yes.
these are not. These
Yeah,
are
yeah,
not
yeah,
yeah. It's a
simple to
cigarette.
use.
Yes,
These
I
are
know
not
exactly.
simple at all.
I know they are not simple.
But yeah,
I
have you heard of it? Have you heard of a Texas rig? So it's where you put.
It might be
basic-
called something different. Show me what it looks like. I
No,
might know
it's
it by a different name.
it's like the most common bass fishing thing setup. But here, let me show you. I should have just left my.
I
thing
do
up.
a lot of like river and creek fishing.
Yeah, because I've been doing lake. I
Trout-
mean, you
trout
can do this in
fishing.
a river too. It's basically a weedless form of lure. Let me share this again.
And then I also do a lot of. I mean, I do ocean because I can. It's not far, but I do.
Yeah, I could go down to the Gulf, but that's like more of a weekend thing where I would have to
Yeah.
like get a place to stay, rent a boat.
Best fishing that. Oh yeah, I have those. Yeah.
Well, so you have to rig this yourself. You basically put a you get the hook set like where the tip of the hook is like right at the skin essentially of the worm.
Right.
And then you have a bullet weight at the end so that you can, and then what you do is drag it across the bottom.
Like that green one right there. That's if you go down, you see that green, that electric green one that's right there.
Like this?
No,
Which one? This?
that.
Yeah, it's the same idea.
To the left. The one that's out. A down one.
What? This?
Next to the one that's vertical.
This?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, this is just showing how to make it.
But that's what I'm saying. I mean, like, yeah, I have those that are already set up. I just have to retie like lines on them.
Yeah, I just rig them myself. Just I find that fun though. Is like sitting there.
That's the best part is when you
tying
roll up
hooks.
to the,
Yeah.
roll
what
up
made you
to
want to
the
get into
lake.
fishing?
It's just fun. I mean, I've always liked fishing. It's just when I was in California, I wasn't near any big bodies of water, so I would have had to make a big thing out of it. But like here, there's a massive lake down the road, so I can just. And then there's I'm also close by to like 2 or 3 other lakes, so I just have the opportunity out here now. So
How are you liking it down there, dude?
well, that's kind of what I was gonna say. It's like I'm really enjoying it. First of all, it's just I got into fishing because one of my coworkers.
I'm not incorrect in saying Texas, right? Correct, Texas, right?
Yes, yeah, I'm in Texas.
Yeah, I thought so because that's the state that I'm thinking about moving to when I move out. So it's like,
Oh, dude, yeah.
I'm asking. I know a lot of people that live in Texas, and I know a lot of people that live in the South. So But I've also been through Texas a million times, and I love it. It's every time it's been a great.
Where
state.
would you go to one of the cities?
Probably outside of San Antonio, I would think somewhere
If you
around
do
there.
end up going around San Antonio, I mean, we could definitely link up a lot. Just do fishing trips or whatever.
Yeah, it wouldn't be for a couple of years probably until I have all my ducks in a row. But
Yeah.
like if I were to move down there, it would be probably around the San Antonio area. That's far enough that's like I can get towards a lot of the parks and shit like that. And
Yeah, I mean, there's a decent amount of wildlife out here.
yeah, that's my main thing.
I finally got invited to go hunting, so I'm probably getting a rifle and shit like
Hell
that
yes.
pretty soon here. But
Oh,
I mean, yeah,
definitely.
that's what I'm really enjoying now that I've been out here for like a year. I know the people I need to talk to, and like now I'm able. Plus, I know the area better, so it's like now I'm able to do the actual like wildlife stuff that I really wanted to do: hunting, fishing. You know, like
Is it
Now
hard
out
to
in
get away from
California,
your
it's a lot
family, though?
harder to. I mean, people do it, but like in the
Well,
area
and
that
this-
I was at, it's not really.
You can't hunt like that out in Cali.
People do. I mean, it's a lot of duck hunting. I know is common and stuff, but again, like it's not. They don't make it easy for you out
No,
here.
they
It's
do
like go
And
to-
it's Texas and Pennsylvania. Our gun laws are pretty similar. That's how I know that it's like we get it.
Yeah,
they?
That's true.
They actually
Yeah,
are.
actually, yeah.
so
Yeah.
like you can buy all you have to like. There's no. I mean, other than the background check, there's nothing like you
Nope.
don't have to wait 2 weeks.
No.
You just
Nope.
go buy it.
Nope.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
And like gifting guns is easy too. Like you can just write it off.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just-
Yep.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
best friend's dad
Hmm.
gifted a gun on his 18th birthday.
I didn't expect that. I always thought. Well, I get. You've always said it's kind of purple.
We're a hunting state.
Yeah.
Where hunting is a
That
big
makes
thing
sense.
in this state. It's huge.
So
up
I'm
here.
hoping to bag my first deer this year, like toward
Oh, you
when
will.
the season starts. I'm hoping to. If I can get access to it, I'm gonna buy a right. My coworker has a gun store, so I'm gonna go down to his shop, see if he
That's
can hook me
sick.
up, kind of help me out.
Do you have a gun?
I had a couple, but I sold them because I was in the California state of mind. I was like, oh shit, I can't drive across state lines with this thing. And
Yeah.
okay, I'm gonna be honest that they were both illegal. So like illegal in the sense like out here it wouldn't be illegal.
Illegal in the sense that they're illegal in California because California's gun law is fucking.
And I was just an idiot, and I've gotten shit for it too because I've said that, and they're like, did you not know where you were going?" And I was like, "Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't really think about it. I sold them, and honestly, I kind of needed the money to get out here anyway. So
Right.
I sold like between two of them, I got like $1,000, and I was like, all right, good
Wow.
enough. Like,
Well, yeah. I mean, you had a rifle, right?
yeah, I had a rifle and a pistol, and yeah, I just sold them. I was like, fuck it.
What do you got now? Nothing.
Nothing. But that's gonna change. I mean, dude, I was already talking to my coworker. He's, he could set me up with a 308 bolt action. I don't know what manufacturer he has, but he said like around like he's got a couple for like from anywhere from $200 to $400.
That's
And
sick.
then I'll probably get a pistol or a shotgun along with it. And then
What kind of pistol are you thinking? I get a Glock.
I don't know. I'm keeping an open mind. I mean, I had a Glock out in California, but I'm keeping an open mind and kind of doing it by feel. Like pick a couple up, see which one really feels comfortable, and then make my decision like that, And then obviously talk to him like, how does this jam a lot, that type of thing.
I know some people that like to just, if you're gonna get a pistol that's a concealed, like my buddy, he just has a revolver that he just likes to use sometimes. Like he's a bouncer, so he'll just carry a revolver, but he also has a Glock, So it's like you get. It's kind of like what do you want it for? Because like a revolver, like a hand cannon, it's gonna scare away fucking anybody.
Yeah.
But like,
If
I
I'm
mean,
ever
not
gonna
really.
carry-
Like when I do start getting into like hunting and stuff, I mean, if I'm going out into the actual wild, like what they call it out here is Texas hunting, where you're in a deer stand or you're in a car and you're driving around and hunting. You're waiting for the deer to come up to you. But if I end up getting into like backpacking and hunting, like a 44 or 45 is like,
yeah.
I mean, that's perfect to have in case something runs up on you or a bear.
Yes, you guys have to
if
deal
I
with
ever
Well, it's not even just bear because
Well,
bear.
hogs will run
Yeah,
up on
that's
you,
what I was gonna say.
and
Hogs and
45 a
poly.
44 revolver or 45 will
Yep.
instantly drop that thing.
And that's why he.
Yeah, as long as you hit it.
Yeah,
You're shaking, you know.
Here's the thing. That's why he has one because he's a hunter.
Yeah.
So that's why I know all. He's taught me a fuck ton about guns since I've known him. I've known him since I was 11. And
If I ever decide to carry, I'm good. I'm gonna get me, and I don't care how or why. I'm gonna get me a rocket launcher, and I don't want to hear shit from anyone, bro.
All right,
I don't want to hear shit from anybody.
you just sound absurd right now.
Why though? Why?
See, you know what would be less absurd if I were to say it'd be cool to have a Luger. That'd be cool.
Yeah. I mean,
You
I
know?
had a Nagant that my
Did you
plans
really?
were. Well, that was the rifle I had. My plans, because that's 56 or what is it? I'm gonna sound like a retard.
Nagants are sick.
Um,
There's an anime character named after a Nagant, Lady Nagant. She's
762 by 54R. I don't know why I was drawing a blank there, but
Oh,
I was
762.
gonna modernize it and get a rack on top of it to put a scope on, and then make it magazine fed. But I ended up just like not doing that. No, and that's pretty common with Nagants because you can get Nagants that are like $200,
Yeah.
which is actually how much I bought it for. And then you modify it, and you've got like a legitimate hunting rifle at that point, you know, because you have a scope on it, and it's magazine fed and still bolt action. Which, in fact, the buddy that I sold it to out in California, he did exactly that and had the bolt modified so that when it sits on the scope, it's not, you know, it's not in the way of the action's not in the way. You know, that he had it bent down so that you can prop it up and pull, you know. But yeah, no. So I'm probably just gonna get like a 308 rifle and a shotgun, and that way I can start. And I'm probably just gonna get like a 16 gauge.
I was gonna say, what kind of shotgun are you thinking?
I mean, okay, if I get one for home defense, which I don't plan on doing that until I get a house, because it's just gonna be me in a big ass area. I'm like, I'll feel better about having something like that. But
get a Mossberg. That's perfect.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know right now what I'm looking at, but all I know is I probably want like a 16 gauge, and that way I can. There like pheasant hunting's big around here.
Yeah,
duck obviously, and dove hunting. So, and quail. So I want to.
I would say for a house defense, a double barrel of some kind or a 12 gauge, because you can't go wrong. You just can't.
Now, here's a question that I have for you. And I'm not gonna judge like what like your answer is, but do you hunt for sport or do you hunt to cook? It
would be to cook.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm not a millionaire where I can afford to go hunt for sport. And
I think if Daimio shot a lion, he'd probably still eat it to try it. I would.
Roman, you're a mountain lion, yes. A mountain lion, yes.
Because like there are some people that just like
need it.
I was gonna say, Roman, like I only laughed a little bit because that's a very like I'm trying to say this because I'm in my hero arc. I'm trying not to say this without making fun of you, but like that's
it's fine.
It's a very liberal thought process when you ask, "Do you hunt for?" It is. I'm sorry. I'm not being a dick.
Like, no, it is.
When you say hunt for like trophy hunting, essentially, like that's like you go to Africa, you shoot a lion, and you bring back the mount, right?
Listen,
you bring back the pelt, right? Like, and even then, they're like, I'm not opposed to doing one of those. Like, if I had the money, pay 20 to 30 grand. You get a trip to Africa. You shoot a bunch of different types of animals out there. I'm not saying giraffes and lions and rhinos, but like antelope and other type of game animal out there. Yeah. And what you do is you might get the mount stuffed, or you might get the mount stuffed and stitched and sent back home, and then all that meat goes to a local village.
I'm cool with that.
All of that money pays for the environment or the conservation around that, and you have to be smart
with that.
about. You have to be smart about which one you go for, because I mean, a lot of the times, I don't know for a fact, but I would imagine there are probably some shady companies that do that, and then they keep all the money. But
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
regardless, you know, as long as you've vetted what company, I don't see an issue with that. And
I
even
just
with
asked that just because, like, and like, you know, I wasn't gonna judge you if you said that you did hunt for sport because, like,
yeah,
I know
no.
you as a person, but
That's
like,
why
I'm just
I
saying,
told you, Roman. I knew before you even asked that question that he did not, because we know.
Yeah, no, it's for me. It's gonna be. I want to feel good about the food I put in my body. To be honest.
Yeah, dude, hunting for food is fucking awesome. When
Like,
you
I want to
eat
get good first. I want to get good at fishing. Then I'll start taking them back. For right now, it's all catch and release.
it ain't
And
even
then,
that.
well, no, I mean, dude, if I can bag, you know, per month, if I can get out there and bag, like, let's say 3 to 4 fish per
You got
trip.
largemouth bass down there, smallmouths. What do you got?
Largemouth. I think there's smallmouth in some areas, but yeah, it's for the most part it's largemouth. We've got tons of catfish,
You have walleye?
crappie. I don't know about walleye, but I know there are gar, which aren't really like people don't
Nah,
really
you can't
eat
eat
gar.
gar.
No,
You
you
can't.
can eat them. They're just a fucking bitch to skin and to
Yeah,
get the
yeah.
meat out, but they don't
Don't.
really taste good. But yeah,
They're
there's
pain in the ass.
gar.
Don't eat them.
There's redfish or red drums, which
Okay,
I
yeah,
hear are
red
good.
yeah, yeah,
I hear those are
yeah.
good.
Okay, so what I would say to do, you're gonna think this is fucking crazy. This will
That's crazy.
work for bass, red drum, crappie, and snapper. You probably have snappers, right? You have snappers?
Well, a snapper is a sea fish.
No, it's not. You can catch snappers in the Great Lakes.
Hmm.
I can catch.
That might be a different genome, though.
Yeah. Oh no, it's a freshwater snapper. But you might have snappers down there. They're American fish, but I don't know if you do have them down there. I just know that they exist around here.
Huh.
But because we have crappies and you have crappies, right? But what I'm saying is, take your favorite chip, a whole bag, crunch them the fuck up, cover them in oil.
No, I know where you're going. I've seen that.
Bread the fish, dude.
Yeah.
They do this. They do this up in the Great Lakes. It's fucking phenomenal.
That's interesting. I didn't know that about snapper because yeah, I mean, I was just reading it. Yeah, you can find them in both and it looks like the same fish. You can find them in both the in both freshwater and saltwater. But I didn't know that. But yeah, I've seen what you're talking about before.
But when you add your own twists to it on top of that, like some lemon or some
Have you guys
lime,
ever
all this other
have you
stuff,
guys ever had
you make your own
seafood mac and
salsa,
cheese?
like a
That's
fruit
actually really good.
or
You
something.
guys are both talking at the same time. I don't.
Roman, hold on. Like a fruit salsa or something like that on the side, and like some lemon. Oh my god! And you caught it yourself, and dude, when you do.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if I were to bag, like, you know, there's 4 weekend, you know, or 3 weekends. So if I were to, you know, 12 fish, that's 24 fillet in a month. You know, like, I want to just get good enough at catching fish to where I can confidently pull out big ones where it makes it worth it. Right now, if I'm because I'm just beginning, like if I'm just catching little 6 to 12 inch fish, I don't even. Oh, well, actually, 12 inches kind of like getting to that size.
Dude, I want to go fishing with you so bad. That'd be so.
Oh yeah, dude, crack some beers. So I'm saying, like, dude, fucking fly out here for vacation. You can,
dude. I will
stay in my guest room.
You know what? I will 100% will come down there. Let me get.
Well, you should fucking text me. I'm not going to keep hounding you about it, but you should, dude. I bet you anything from Pennsylvania to here, you're probably looking at like round trip $400.
That's not that bad, actually.
I've looked at the prices because of like space.
If you buy it the right time, like $250 round trip.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at, and I can easily do that.
So I'm saying, dude,
I'll stay in your fucking guest room. We'll hang out.
Yeah,
bro.
Go fishing. It'll be fun.
It'll be awesome. I'll do it.
So I was gonna ask you both: have either of you had seafood mac and cheese? Because that's like Okay, rolling.
That is a broad spectrum though.
Okay,
I mean, the
no,
only
but
thing I would
so-
do would be like lobster or crab mac
Yeah,
and cheese.
I was
That's
gonna,
about it.
maybe shrimp. Maybe
so-
shrimp.
So
I don't even know if I'd do shrimp.
I don't think I
At
would
my-
either. Maybe
Crawfish, maybe. 'cause it's
crawfish.
close
my,
to-
Yeah, it's crawfish.
at my job, I worked in kitchens for a long time, but I had never heard of seafood mac before this job, and our cook was making it,
What was in
and
it?
he puts crab, shrimp, and crawfish in it. Our
yeah,
residents love it.
so yeah,
Our
yeah,
residents love it.
that would taste good. Like that could work, but like
Yeah.
any type of fish, just I don't
Because
think that would work at all.
I think shrimp is pushing it because crawfish is a prawn, not a shrimp. That's a different species. So that's why lobster works too. Like your best bets would really be lobster. Crab.
You want one of those meteor type of
It's not even that they're
shellfish.
meatier. They're a stringier meat. Right? They're more like a pork.
Well, I would say crab is stringy, but like lobster has that meatiness to it. You know what I'm
Lobster
saying?
has more
would be
chew
more
on it, yeah.
provided.
Yeah, more chew. And you could do those lumps, those chunks.
Right,
You
so
know,
that would be
Yeah.
the chewier part where you have like, why am I burping so much? Jesus Christ. You'd have the chewier part, and then you would have your crab meat and your prawn meat. Now, I've had crawfish a couple times. I grew up reading a book. Daimio might know of it. I don't know if Roman does. It's called God, it's something about the bayou. It has these two kids, something in Baptiste, and they said you gotta suck the head. Pause.
I mean, I do that sometimes if I'm drunk enough and like I'm
But-
not thinking about it.
you
I'll-
should. You should. You get a
I
lot
know
of
that's where all the flavor is, but like something about like just like pulling out the brain, and I'm not a big like, dude. I don't even like the mustard in crab. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't do that.
Crab
'cause
mustard and crab butter. That's the
I know
same
it-
thing as what you're doing with the head, though. It
yeah, but
is.
no, it's
Okay,
not.
it
but,
is.
like,
No, it's
Crab
not.
butter's
No,
good
it's
though,
not.
Damio. It's good.
No,
though.
it's not. The black.
Ugh, I can't do it. I can't
So
do
the
it.
black lines in shrimp and
Yeah, that's the fecal
green-
matter.
and the green mustard is also fecal matter.
Ugh. I can't do it. I can't do
That
it.
I can't do. Don't
You know
even
what? It's
talk to me about.
probably because I'm a fat ass. I don't
Fuck
care.
off, bro. I love seafood.
I still do it.
I don't want people to ruin seafood. It's the same.
You know what I
conversation.
will do? I'll still use some of that in a stock where I'm breaking it down. Like
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
technically the yellow in the crab mustard is, from my understanding, is actually like the eggs and the
It's eggs and protein.
yeah. Well, yeah, no, but it's the eggs, you know, it's like the eggs and reproductive system that you're eating. But the green is the bile.
Yeah.
Like that's bile. Like
Yeah, I know
yeah.
it's vile.
Ugh. I can't do it.
Why did they ever say? Because like I know that like when I was a young kid, my mom would always tell me to not eat the tails on a shrimp. Why? What's in a shrimp's tail that like?
Shit is, bro.
should-
No, I mean maybe for choking reasons, but
No,
it's
no,
edible.
You
Like
can,
you
peel
can
'em.
chew
You can
on it.
peel that off. That's easy. You can literally you just crack the middle and the bottom where the legs are, and you can slide it right the fuck off. It's just a shell.
Right, right. I would only imagine she's telling you not to do that as a kid, not so you don't choke, you know.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
if you were to like say you were just like toss a bunch of shrimp with the tails on them still in some hot oil, like you pull that out, like you can eat that like on tempura. Like, I mean, it depends on if you like that type of texture, but like you can toss the whole thing. I've done it before. Like,
Yeah, you can eat.
Honestly-
you can eat
honestly-
entire shrimp if you want to. You don't. You just.
Yeah,
Most people
yeah.
don't, but like you can. It's not gonna hurt you.
Honestly,
You might shit and it might cut your butt, but like
not even your stomach acid is gonna break.
yeah,
that
it'll
down.
destroy it. But like usually, like yeah, you
I
can be
low key
fine.
kind of like prefer breaded shrimp over like normal shrimp. Like
Nah, I
don't
like it.
know.
The other day, I went to the bar. I went to this Cajun restaurant, sat at the bar, got a shrimp
Fuck yes.
cocktail, had some old fashions. It's great.
Dame, you made a ton of friends down there in Texas now.
Not really. I mean, I've got one buddy, and most of my people that I hang out with are from work, but like, and they're older. They're both in their 40s, but
So you
I
really
mean-
want me to move down around San Antonio so you have another friend down there?
I mean, like not like
I'm-
that. Like,
No,
yeah.
no, I'm kidding. I actually have. That is
It'd be
one
cool
of the
though if you came down here.
before you even moved there. That was one of the locations I was looking at. It's
Yeah, I'm
like
thinking-
Georgia and there, and then like
myself,
Minnesota.
I'm either considering staying in Pennsylvania, going to like Wyoming because there's like no one there.
You're
Or
not cut out
maybe-
for Wyoming.
You're not cut out. Yeah, you're not. You know, I'm going to tell you right now. He's correct. Wyoming's a completely different breed.
Or
I'm not cut out for Wyoming. I'm
Neither
barely
am
cut out
I,
for
and
Texas.
I've been to Wyoming multiple times. That's why I'm not like I ain't cut out for where I would love to be, which is like Alaska in the middle of bumblefuck. But like, no, Wyoming, bro. You want to drive an hour and a half to get to a fucking grocery store?
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah,
nah.
There's towns. I mean, you
After
could move
now.
to a town in Wyoming, but like it's gonna get.
There's
I mean,
like
are
a
you-
population of 20. Your
Yeah.
kids will be fucking each other within 3 generations.
No, there's town. There, I mean, it's.
I'm
it's-
kidding.
It's not the
Obviously-
1800s, but
No, I'm joking. But like Wyoming is an amazing place. But like the towns, I literally went through a town that said population 1. I have a picture of it on my phone.
What?
Yeah.
Population 1? Are you
Yeah.
sure that the paint on that sign was not like
I'm positive because it
Overall.
said population 001 painted over the
What?
old population.
what?
Yes.
That's wild.
There was a one
But-
guy who ran a gas station that lived there by himself.
My third place was Hawaii. Just for like, the beauty of it, I would love to live there.
Sure.
That'd be cool.
The podcast will be a pain in the ass to run, but we could do it still.
How would the
Listen.
podcast be a pain in the ass to
You
run?
could be 8 hours behind everybody else.
Oh, so we just start the podcast at like out
Fucking
like
3 in
you-
the morning. We would just record
Yeah.
at that point. There would be no live chat. It would just be recorded at that point.
Well, but like, look, I don't know if I
I
want to
used to have
stay
a
in
friend.
Pennsylvania
I used to have a,
forever. So
yeah, I'm not staying in Pennsylvania forever either. I'm going south. It's
Yes.
Florida or Texas for me.
yeah, I like the South so far. I mean, I really only know like Georgia, and I've only been to Georgia, and I live in Texas, but I want to make my way. I'm only like 4.5 to 6 hours away from, depending on traffic, away from Louisiana. So at one point, I want to make it out there too.
Well, that's my whole
Would you
thing.
go
Is
to-
like my whole goal is like basically Texas, Florida, or Georgia. Those are like the 3 states that I'm looking at for the most part. And Arkansas. Arkansas is actually really good. Arkansas has fucking great housing market right now. And it's in the South. And Damio, we have a lot of friends that all live around here. It would only be a day's drive for me to get to most of them, and maybe 2 days to get to you. Like,
Yeah.
I would be able to. We could easily congregate if we needed to for like a meetup or something. You know what I mean? And I'm not even talking about it like that. I'm just saying like we're friends. I want to
Yeah.
hang out with you guys in person. Like,
No, I mean, I'm in the same boat, man.
so that's why I just like Texas more. I just like what they do.
I like it out here. I'm in a college town though, so you definitely see a lot more. Like, I was expecting like a pretty red area, but I moved to a
No,
pretty.
Most of the
I-
cities are going to be pretty.
Well, I'm not in a city. I'm in a pretty small town. It's like 250,000. Well,
Oh.
that's not small in comparison to Texas. There are towns that's like
It's small in comparison.
500 to 1,000 people.
That's
But yeah,
small
in comparison to a
comparison.
city, it's not a city. This is more of a suburb feel. But even still, you see some of that gay shit around here where I'm like, yeah. I mean, I'm just being honest. Just being honest. Like you'll go into some buildings and you see pride flags. I'm like, God damn it! I was trying to escape this shit.
Did you see You haven't seen a dude. You've not seen a man dressed as a hooker come into your store. That
I
was.
think I've only seen one trans person, and there's.
I'm not even saying they were. I can't even prove that they were trans. They were just dressed as a hooker, fishnets all over, clear bikini.
Yeah, you don't see any of that shit. You barely even see. They're good about homeless people too. Like I've only seen a handful of them, which I'm very happy to get away from.
I saw a crackhead today on the way home before I even hopped on this podcast, and I was like,
Whereas
that doesn't happen here.
it wasn't on Lincoln Highway, was it?
Yeah, it was actually. As a
I
woman.
passed that person earlier.
No, was she wearing pink?
Yes.
Was
Yes.
she eating the pole?
Yes. Yes.
Yo!
We saw the same person.
She had a pink shirt on and black leggings.
Yes.
No
Yes.
fucking way. Hold on.
Nah, we don't have to look this up. I don't need to see this.
I wonder if there's video
Stop.
of it, of her like.
I'm not looking this up. Hold on.
I'm actually going to get out of here pretty soon.
Yeah, man. Wait, before you go, Damio, is that a tat on your left arm? I never noticed that you had that.
Yeah, I tattooed this on myself when I was like 16.
I never even noticed that. It was cool.
It's the eye
This
of
isn't a tat, but I got a scald on
I forgot what it's
on-
called. It's the all-seeing eye, not the all-seeing eye. It's the Illuminati thing, the eye in the middle of a triangle.
Oh, so you're part of it. Cool.
Yeah, so my buddy found a brand new tattoo gun kit with ink, and it had like 2 different guns and a bunch of different needles, and it was unopened. So he grabbed it, and I used to draw a lot, and he was like, "Hey, can you tattoo me?" I was like, I don't feel comfortable just doing it. So he set it up, and I was like, well, let me tattoo myself first, and then I'll tattoo you, I guess. And I tattooed him like 5 times.
What?
Yeah, and some of
Crazy.
them turned out like okay, so I considered
So-
for a second there, like, do I want to go down the route of tattoo, like apprenticeship?
In an alternate world, you're actually a tattoo artist.
Probably, yeah, something like that.
I mean, like, you like what you do, but is there ever like a part of you that kind of wishes that you would have gone down a
Yeah, I
different
mean,
path,
like
or-
I'm definitely a creative, and I definitely crave that stuff sometimes. And sometimes I feel deprived because I don't do it enough, and it takes a lot of mental energy, and my job uses a lot of mental energy. So the last thing I want to do when I get home from work is like set up an art station or whatever. But I think so I'm looking to buy property out here within the next year or two. So when I get a house, if anything, I'll just like set up an area in my garage or something where I have everything laid out. And when I feel like it on a Sunday or Saturday, go into that corner, do some painting or whatever, or some charcoal, and
Yeah, no,
really what I
feel that. I kind of like when you first met me, when we first like started talking to each other, I on YouTube like I posted every single day. Plus I was working. Plus I was deep into making music. So what I realized happened to me was that, and I didn't notice it until my content felt like passionless. I was like, I burnt myself out and didn't even notice it. And so that's kind of my thing, is that like that's why I don't generally put out a video unless it's something that I want to talk about, because I don't force myself to.
yeah.
And I think that's something that I've learned, is that like
I mean, that's why I
Well-
stopped doing. That's why I stopped doing YouTube. Yeah, because
you just didn't like it anymore. You just didn't
no,
like it?
I do enjoy doing it, but I found it was becoming a chore because my job
Yeah.
right now, I'm working 50-hour weeks,
Yeah.
I go to sleep at like 8:39. I wake up at like 5.
Yeah, I
Um,
feel you.
5:30 to 6:30, depending. If I know I'm not gonna have a busy day, I'll get up at 6 to 6:30, be at work by 7. But I'm I'm managing jobs now, so I have to like there are people that will like report to me in the morning. So I need to make sure that I'm like awake, feeling good, and just all honesty, when I'm doing YouTube, it could last sometimes to 12 in the evening, and I'm drinking, and I just now that I've started this new position, there's no
I get that.
scenario where it works out, and
I don't blame you.
I could do it on Saturday, but like I'd rather spend my Saturdays like, going out fishing, and having fun. And not that YouTube isn't fun, but like my whole life was revolving at work and then my apartment, and it's just not healthy. Like, so I'm glad to be now
Yeah.
out. Like when I was out last weekend, I was like, man, this is actually like I felt good, like just sitting out at the lake in nature, and
And I
I'm
totally
like,
just want to
I
tell
miss
you,
it,
like,
you
I
know.
actually really do kind of applaud you for taking that, like, for 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 making what was important to you the most like important thing.
It's just
Because
mentally wasn't healthy. It wasn't healthy without what my lifestyle was for a year straight, and that's why I'm like, I'm not watching streams regularly. I
yeah,
just,
Yeah, I mean
yeah,
that's fucking awesome, dude. Like you're doing what you need to do.
no, and especially now that I'm gonna start getting into hunting too. I'm pretty sure like hunting and fishing is gonna become all of my time outside of work pretty soon here. Once I start getting
yeah.
in with that crowd and like different trips start
You're
popping up, it's like,
you're
okay,
gonna meet a
fish on the
lot of people.
weekends. Yeah, fish on the weekends, hunt like maybe 2 times a year, hopefully. And
You
because
might even get
obviously,
yourself a girl, Damio. It's possible.
yeah, that is definitely the next step. I gotta lose some of what I've got here, but hopefully as I
Nah,
start
bro.
getting out. Yeah,
Don't worry
definitely,
about it.
yeah. But regardless, I've been working pretty hard. I'm sure once I get a house and a new truck, that stuff's gonna come along pretty quickly.
I'm not trying to sound fruity, but I am actually proud of you. Like from not that I wasn't before,
No,
but
I
like
appreciate
Dirty
that.
as fuck.
just like from where you were when we met to now, like you've taken
Yeah, I was getting
steps
fucked
that
up I was probably hammered every time I talked to you guys. Now I still drink as you can see, but it's like max on a weekday lately has been like
Yeah, it's not the same
two
way it
two
was.
to four beers, and then I'm like, all right, I got to start. I don't like going to sleep dizzy, because then you wake up dizzy. So it's yeah, that's where I'm at right now. But I do like to smoke a bowl right before bed
There you go.
lately.
is is uh is is Mary Jane legal in Texas?
Hell no. But before my brother moved out of the state back to California, I had him give me an ounce, and I've been like sitting on it for like, dude, it's been probably 4 months now that I've had the same ounce, and I'm only like maybe less than halfway. Just looking at my
Oh
jar, like,
wow.
yeah, I
N-
kid you not. Like now it's recreational. Before it was habitual. Like I just needed to smoke all day long. I took a 2.5 year break, and then now it's like my tolerance is so low. All I need is like the tiniest little hit, and then
Yeah.
I'm sitting there, put a movie on. I'm like, yeah, it's like, but it's very much at the end of the day because I'm useless. Once I smoke, I'm like, all right, it's relaxed time. I'm not doing shit. Day's over. But I was gonna say, did you guys watch Romulus, Alien Romulus? It's
Yeah.
pretty fucking
I
good. I
didn't
was surprised. I
I
Yeah.
put
didn't
it on
even
the
own
other
it.
night. I was like,
Dude.
damn, I wish I saw this in theater. Like
So
it was.
it's funny. It's funny you say that because when I came out of the theater from watching Jurassic World Rebirth, I looked at my mom and I said, "It's very much like Romulus."
I
It's a
don't know.
very
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Romulus shits on Jurassic Park, but I
no
can't. I
Romulus.
can't confidently
Romulus
say
is
that.
better. Romulus is better, but they're the same movie in the way that they're very safe. It's very true to form. It's
Yeah,
just like
I've heard that it stays kind of true to the form, but in terms of because that Mexican dude who directed Romulus because it was directed by this other dude and screenplay by him, but then Ridley Scott kind of mended certain parts of the plot, from my understanding. And those are the worst parts of the film, are the things that Ridley Scott did.
Yes.
Everything else looked fucking sick. And I was like,
No, dude, I had fun.
And my heart was racing at certain points. I was like, God damn, do I want to go to sleep after this?
You just watched it, bro. Look at this.
Yeah.
I want the fucking
That's sick.
Like so there was 2 popcorn buckets, right? There was like the tube, and I didn't know the tube with the xenomorph glowed. So I just got this because I was like, the xenomorph head is fucking tight. Like,
yeah.
But again, they don't make a lot of alien props. So of course I'm gonna get this as opposed to the fucking face hugger.
Yeah, for sure. Well, gentlemen,
I have not put popcorn into any of them.
It was a pleasure to sit here and chat with you guys. It's been a long time, but
Daniel, can I show you one thing before you leave, real fast?
Sure, quickly. I gotta get going. Yeah.
No, I know you gotta go, but this is quick. So I don't know if you saw that they made this. Did you?
No, I didn't, but I probably won't get it because if I'm gonna get a helmet, it's Vader first, and that thing's like $500. I'm pretty sure.
No, I know, but like
the nice one, like the 2-part one.
They've never made a Scout Trooper one ever.
That's pretty dope. Yeah, and then to be honest, the helmet I'm getting after that would be Boba Fett.
Okay. Which they already have.
Then I'd probably get the why am I forgetting the fucking
501st?
Yes, I don't know why I was fucking drawing a blank on that.
That's coming out this year. The 501st helmet's coming out this year.
And then I'd probably feel good after that. Is there anyone I'm forgetting?
So for me, it's they're coming out with Cody and they're coming out with the 501st.
Yeah, I don't really give a shit about Cody. I just like the 501st.
I think Rex is also coming out, which I don't care as much about. I just want the actual.
Yeah, I don't care about the individual character.
Yeah, I want the battalion.
What I want is just the yeah, exactly, the battalion.
Yeah. And
this one is, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty cool, the Scout Trooper. But I would want the camo Scout Trooper.
Well, that's the thing.
Can you get it in different?
I don't think you can, but the amount of cosplays that are going to be done with this.
I was going to say you could probably, if you know camo, you could probably just spray paint that yourself and then finish it.
You could tape it. You could tape it. You could put scratch. You could do whatever you want to it. Yeah. Like this material, it works because I've seen people do it with this helmet. So I want to show you.
No, I know it's possible, but. Listen, guys, I got to get out of here. It was a pleasure talking to you. I'm sure I'll drop in at some point again, but
thank you, brother.
Have a good night.
Love you, buddy. Thanks for coming on. See you soon.
Yes, sir. I'll chat with you. Hey, fucking look into coming out here.
Yeah, I'll talk
come out here for a couple days. We'll go fishing, drink. We'll have a fun time, man.
You know what? Let me see what I can do because I might be able to do it by the end of next month. So we'll
do it. I'll come pick you up at the airport and we'll get that situated. Later, guys.
See you, buddy.
Later, bro.
Dude, how sick would it be if I did the podcast from Damio's crib?
Dude, that would be badass. That would be badass. You know what would be even more badass? Is if I went with you and we all did it from Damio's crib.
Yeah, but like I can quite literally tell my managers and my boss tomorrow, like I need off this weekend. They'd be like, okay.
Actually, yeah, I probably can't do that.
Yeah, I have seniority there when it comes to that stuff because I never asked for time off ever. I've only asked for time off once, and it was last year. So
yeah,
and if I don't, if I need time, like, so I never really truly take time off either because I make up the days except for that one weekend. So they're cool with me just being like, yeah, I kind of need this weekend. They're like, all right, you got it. No problem. We'll figure it out. Because
Sounds
I
like you got a
cover
cool
people
place to work.
I've been covering everybody else's vacations. That's why I was off this Monday.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
Cool.
I have to work Saturday after the Phillies game on Friday. But
yeah,
dude,
but
this fucking helmet, I just gotta say real quick before I pull this image down. $107. That's awesome.
Roland, question.
They've
And
never made this. They have never made with this. It's always been the strap on the back of your head with like the shitty fucking cardboard.
I know what you're gonna say, but I just want to ask you: would you accept this as a Christmas present?
A Scout Trooper helmet?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Cool. I don't know. I know what I'm getting you. It's gonna be a birthday / Christmas present.
You might want to get me the 501st one though, because I'm probably copping this.
Oh damn! Really?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get it after I get Gary's book.
I mean, all right. But yeah, no.
I want to switch out Boba for the Scout Trooper.
Oh, you're gonna switch out? Nah, but that's like an iconic part of your set. You can switch out Boba. You can't.
Well, I could keep Boba somewhere, but the Scout Trooper is fucking way.
You know what you should do? You should find a way to like
the whole
hang
room.
Boba.
Dude, this entire office is being switched around. Don't worry about that.
You used to record it over on the other side of your couch. Remember?
What do you mean?
Like when we first went on camera, you would like you weren't facing like you're now. Granted, I haven't been in your office in like a long time, but when I was in there, you had like you had your one couch, and then you had your couch over on like the left side of your wall.
Yeah, it wasn't on this wall; it was on that wall.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you used to record over on that wall though. That's what I'm saying.
In front of the window at the time.
Right. So like
I'm getting rid of this couch entirely.
Are you really?
Yeah, no, I'm getting a chair and a desk. And then I'll have the shelf behind me.
You know what you gotta get for yourself? Low key and like
and
I know that you don't really need it because
so right here on this wall, that's where the snake's gonna be.
Oh, cool.
And then right there where the snake's at is gonna be a couple chairs and shit for people. So,
are you gonna move your TV or are you just gonna keep it there?
No, the TV has to stay there. It's the best spot for it. I could do it, but that's the best spot for it, realistically.
I was gonna ask you, so like have you
I don't know. I'm working on it. I'm working on figuring out
you sound good, but have you ever thought about getting yourself a mic? Kind of like how I got here.
That'll happen when I have a desk.
Okay. Yeah, no, you probably don't got room for it, right?
I don't have room for anything like that. I have a mic. Over there. It just doesn't compute with this thing that I'm using currently.
It doesn't work on your laptop?
I would need to get an adapter. Never did it. Not worth it. So
you know what you gotta get for yourself, bro? A Yeti. You just plug you just like plug it into your laptop.
I know somebody with a mic.
Kenobi, what's happening, bro? What's going on?
What's up, gay boy?
So what trailers did you want to watch?
Well, I have one trailer right here, which I think you would really enjoy. Roman.
All right, shoot.
Did you ever play Mortal Kombat growing up?
Yeah. I stopped after 10, but yeah.
Yeah, me too. That's about the same place I stopped. Did you watch the Mortal Kombat movie in 2000?
The bad one? No.
2020?
Oh, that one? No, I can't say that I did. No.
You didn't. The one that
No.
the one that came out during COVID.
No.
Okay.
Nice.
Well,
Is it
there's
getting
a
a sequel?
trailer. There's a trailer for the sequel. This is the
Oh,
only
okay.
trailer that's
Cool.
come out. Johnny Cage, fan favorite character, was not in the first one. He's in the second one.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah, he's in the second one though.
Wait, Roland. Before you start, what's your favorite MK?
My favorite Mortal Kombat?
Yeah.
3.
You might think that 3. Mine's 5.
3.
5 is my favorite.
5's good. 5's great. 5 is great, but 3, 4, it being on the arcade. And the arcade
Fair
style
enough.
of 3. Yeah, 3's fucking hard too. Yeah, 3
3
and
is
5.
damn near like impossible to beat.
I
No,
like
bro, 5.
I like X too, but like X isn't. X is good for just like a newer version of like a fighting game with the same characters, right? Like it's not a good Mortal Kombat game, but it's a good fighting game.
Yeah. That's kind of what happened with
I would
like,
say 3's my favorite 100%, and then 5.
yeah, I would say that Mortal Kombat stopped feeling like Mortal Kombat games and just turned into fighting games probably after like 8. Because like I stopped playing around 10. I was like, this isn't
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat anymore. I was like, nah. But so go ahead and play the trailer because I'm actually kind of curious.
From New Line Cinema, the studio that brought you Cool Hand Cage.
Did you freeze? Are you?
Nah. I'm here.
Carl Urban's playing fucking Johnny Cage, bro.
Dude.
That's Aemir. That's Billy Butcher. That's fucking. That's Judge Dredd. Fucking great.
That is actually like really good casting, actually.
Starring Johnny Cage.
It's showtime.
He pissed him off.
I love the fact that the trailer for the movie is a trailer for a Johnny Cage movie. That's so sick.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, that's cool.
They should have brought more guys.
You should have brought more guys.
You should have brought more guys.
Kanye. Probably. I assume.
Uncaged Fury.
Nice.
Coming to a theater near you this October.
Nice. So here's my question. Because I didn't see the first movie. Is Scorpion in the first movie?
Scorpion and Sub are both in the first movie. Scorpion kills Sub. And Sub.
What? Really?
Well, yeah, that's what happens in the story. Bro, I know the Mortal Kombat. Scorp kills Sub, and then Sub's little brother takes over.
I was shocked that they kept the game lore. I was shocked that
They did keep the game lore, so Sub's little brother takes over for Sub. Okay. Assumingly. I suppose that'll be what it's like in this movie. But Sub-Zero dies. It's fucking what's his name? I forget his actual name. I used to know his name. He dies. The main guy who's like Mr. Punching Bags, and Scorpion fight Sub-Zero and kill him. And that's the final fight in the movie, I think, is Scorp versus Sub.
Okay, I kind of gotta watch it because
You
I
should,
was
just because it's fun. Reptile gets fucked up by Kano.
really.
Oh, yeah.
Is Raiden in it?
Raiden's in it.
I'm watching it. Raiden's my
in
favorite
it.
character.
Sonya's in it. Goro's in it. Melina's in it.
Is Jax in it?
I want to say yes, but I only watched it once.
Okay.
It is ridiculous. It is a ridiculous
I'm sure.
movie. Yeah, but
I'm sure.
I want to say yeah. I know that the guy that plays the main villain in the final season of Cobra Kai is the main character, I think, of the Mortal Kombat movie. He's good.
Okay.
He's really good in Cobra Kai, so I hope he's in the next Mortal Kombat because his acting's. Dude, they have Carl Urban. This has to be good. It's got to be a good movie.
It has
It's
to be.
Gotta be a good movie. It's gonna be like Judge Dredd, right? It's gonna be ridiculous. It's gonna be fucking off the cuff, like crazy, gnarly bullshit. But it's
Yeah,
Carl Urban and a great cast.
If I
What-
had to pick anybody
Bro.
to play Johnny Cage, though, I would pick him. Like that's perfect.
Yeah, honestly, a young Arnold Schwarzenegger is the only other one. But he has to have Arnold Schwarzenegger can't have the accent. Right? So Carl Urban has the look, he would work 100%.
Yeah, but the reason that I didn't see the 2020 version was because I saw the 90s one, and it kind of like drove me to
Oh my
not
god, the
want to.
90s one is ridiculously fun. It's horrible, but it's so fun. It's a terrible movie.
So it made me concerned that I wouldn't like the 2020 version. It wasn't that I was like plus I grew out of Mortal Kombat, but I'm gonna give both of these movies a chance though.
The 2020 version is literally the game. It's like we get teleported to this stage.
The first game?
No. Just the game.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like, oh my god, we're in a like they just get teleport like every scene is just a stage.
Oh, okay.
And then a fight happens. And they fight a different character. And then that scene's over and they go to the next stage. And then they fight another character. And then they go back to base and talk about it. And then they go to the next stage and fight another character. Like it's
are they all in their costumes?
Yes.
Are they all in their costumes?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Dude, it is so on like Reptile looks almost like a dragon from Game of Thrones, so I'm not like yeah, it looks weird. He doesn't look like Reptile.
Why would they change Reptile?
He doesn't look like a reptilian human. He looks like his head looks like Drogon's head, but green. I'll show you a pic.
What?
I'll show you.
Really? Huh. I can only imagine how cool Scorpion looks. Hold on. Let me look it up myself because I'm actually curious. Okay, hold on. Google.com. Okay.
Yeah, he looks like this. He looks like a legit reptile. Like he looks like the lizard. But like worse. Like his face should look like the lizard, but he doesn't.
Yo, why did no one tell me that Scorpion looked sick as hell? Oh my god.
Bro, look at what they did to my boy.
Why does he look like that?
Look at what they did to my boy. That's him right there. You see that?
Yeah, why does he look like that?
He's just a big lizard on two legs. That's it. Like he doesn't look like this. That's what I was expecting.
Yeah, that would make more sense. Also, have you played any of the new games? Have you played any of the reboot games? They're basically doing all of the games over again.
No, I know.
It sucks. It's not
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the same as what it was.
Now, well, that's because they got into the whole storyline with the craziness of fucking time traveling and controlling.
That's what I'm saying. 10 was my
I think
10 was my last one.
I think. Oh wait. No, the first Sub-Zero is Noob Saibot. Am I correct? Right? It's Noob Saibot.
I believe so.
And then Noob
Yeah.
Saibot becomes Noob Smoke.
Yes. Yeah.
And
I think
Smoke
that's
is
what it is.
fucking sick. But it's Noob Saibot, and then his brother's name is the one who takes over for him as Sub-Zero.
Yeah. But I'm just
Dude, I know the lore. I know parts of the lore for this shit. I grew up with one of my best friends growing up. Our friend Ben is a massive Mortal Kombat fucking fan. This motherfucker knows everything about the lore.
that would all I know is that as a kid, so I didn't actually individually get into the Mortal Kombat games until the DC
Neither did I.
versus Mortal Kombat game.
Wait,
And
which
then
one?
the DC versus
DC.
Mortal Kombat game.
Yeah, I remember that game.
That game was badass, and that was my first experience. And I just remember thinking that Sub and Raiden and Scorpion were so cool, and so that was
Who's your
then
favorite Mortal Kombat character?
Raiden.
Raiden, really?
It's Raiden, yeah.
Who do you think mine is?
I think yours, knowing you as a person, it's either Reptile or Sub.
It's Sub. Secondary being Kung Lao with the hat.
Ooh.
The blade hat is sick.
So Sub is your favorite, huh?
Sub's my favorite 100%. Yeah.
I've
I've always loved Sub-Zero since I was a little kid. I think he's fucking awesome. And I
always thought that Sub-Zero was just so cool looking, bro.
Dude,
Like,
I main him in every game. I just get really good with also actually, you know what? Above Kung Lao would probably be fuck. Who's the guy with the swords like Jet from Avatar, The Last Airbender. Fucking does it start with a K? It's not Bakara.
Tripana?
No, it's
No.
Fuck.
Yeah.
He wears a helmet with the two goggle eyes. And he's got dreadlocks coming out the back of his head, and he has the two fucking swords.
Hold on. I'm trying to look this up because I know who you're talking about. I see it in my head. Kenshi? Kenshi?
No, it's not Kenshi.
It's not Kenshi?
I know Kenshi's the blind samurai. It's not Kenshi.
Okay.
Come on, chat. I know you guys can help me. I know one of you knows this.
You said that the character's got two swords?
Yes. He's in Mortal Kombat 3. He has two swords. He's in a lot of Mortal Kombats. He looks like a brute from Halo. He's got dreadlocks. He wears a fucking helmet with two red goggle eyes. He looks like fucking Mauler from fucking EFAB.
It's not Cabal, is it?
Cabal! Thank you.
Crimson.
Hi. You I literally got your invite while I was in the midst of streaming myself. Thank you very much.
Were you
Oh,
streaming?
Yeah. I do
Yeah.
I do the
Crimson News
Crimson
Hour.
News Network every
Oh,
Wednesday.
I didn't even know you were on because we were already on. Already like
Sorry,
years.
Crimson. Sorry, Crimson.
And it's not a problem other than the fact that Wednesday is my day, you fuckers.
I have to go to a
Well,
baseball game. It was my
hey,
dad's. It's
well,
my
that's
dad's birthday present to go to a baseball game with him on Friday. So we can't do Friday, and I have to work Saturday. So
I know, I'm just fucking with you. Like, you guys don't have to you guys don't have to worry. You just gotta know that you're not gonna get as many of the same viewers because they'll all be watching me instead.
That's true, and that's actually very true. I hate streaming over people. That's why I tell him we don't stream on Saturday nights, even if like
technically we
I
used to be on
purposely-
Wednesdays.
how many? Yeah,
Actually,
yeah,
our day first.
earlier in the day. But,
Yeah, well, you fucking gave up on it, so.
But yeah, he's right. But Roman, how many times have I told you? No, we're not doing Saturday. That's Crimson's night.
Yes.
Well, that's specifically why I do it so late on Saturday. Well, one of the reasons. The other reason is I get to catch up on everything for the week and just talk about all of it.
I'll be right back, guys.
Did you ever get into Mortal Kombat?
I've never been a big like fighting games person, to be entirely honest.
Oh no. I would think that you would be into something like that, considering that you're like into anime. I would think that you would be into like, fighting games. Cause like Mortal Kombat's kind of like anime, but like, in fighting game form. Kind of sort of.
No, I am actually terrible at fighting games.
That just reminded me of the Boogie quote where he's like, the black people quote. Is that a lot of money for a person of color? Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Have you seen that, Crimson?
I don't think so.
Oh my god, I have to find it. I'll be right back. I have to find this.
Please don't. I don't want to get. Look, I don't want to get my stream taken down again because Roland plays Boogie. I would honestly rather not. Okay, I'm fighting with YouTube right now. They're looking over my appeal. They'll be back to me in 1 to 3 months. I'd rather not have to do with 2. Okay, so, but hey.
No, I was talking earlier about I sent a couple of the images to you, I think, Roman, about Grok's new AI avatar.
I saw that, bro. That was when I asked you if they had turned it into a Nazi. Yeah.
No, so Grok 3 became incredibly racist. They rebooted its memory, made it Grok 4, and turned her into a Misa Amine clone. Who, by the way, has a legitimate 18 plus mode that will strip for you and talk sexy.
Pilgrim, Damio was already in here, so.
I'm
Wait.
not even fucking laughing about that.
Wait a second.
I'm not
Wait,
even fucking laughing about
wait a second. Did you say that did you say that Grok will strip for you?
Yeah, it has an 18 plus mode.
I'm trying it right now.
It's only for premium, dude. You have to pay for it. It's like $30 a month.
No! I wanted to get some free cooch. Oh.
Roman,
I will say though, Sunday, Roman, have you ever been to like a metal concert ever in your life?
No.
Roman's never been to a concert in his life.
Well, he would particularly like metal concerts because like metal and metalcore, there are tons of goth chicks walking around.
Yes, that's true.
I was at Summer of Loud in Tinley Park on Sunday, and there was like 100 goth chicks there.
That sounds
Roland, we need to go now. We need to go now. I don't know any of the bands, but we need to go.
I'm going to Lincoln Park.
You'll probably see some goth chicks there too.
Yeah, I will. 100%.
Actually, fellas, the goth chick arc actually might have to end. I'm gonna have to do something else. Only because.
What do you mean? Because you're dating a gamer chick?
I'm not dating, but I have someone, and she might not approve of me chasing after goth girls. So the arc might have to be over, fellas.
Because she's a gamer girl.
She's
Anime bitches, they lick on my titties.
what? What?
Roman's
second.
about to get hustled into buying bath water.
No, no. That's not happening. The most that I'll do is V-Bucks. Okay, that
Crimson's
is
amazing, by the way. Just have to point that out.
This?
Yeah, after such a great conversation we had about 2A just now with Daimyo, I think that's amazing. It is a great hat.
Yeah. I think all Americans have a right to buy, build, and operate their own battleships, but
Fuck yeah, bro. I think we should all be able to have our own fucking starships. If everybody in Star Wars can have their own fucking starfighter, why can't I have an F-15? Why can't I have an F-15 and a fucking tank? Why can't I do that? I'm not going to use it. Obviously, if I use it, then you can use your force against me. But like, I want the ability to be able to if I have to.
well, that would basically just be regulated out by like F-15s, tanks, nukes, all that kind of stuff. That would just be regulated out by like the price of it and the practicality of it.
Well,
Like no
obviously,
one's gonna like go out and get a nuke for self-defense. Like
Well,
what the fuck?
obviously,
Or
I
a
want
tank for
fucking
self-defense.
I mean,
If I wanted a tank for self-defense, I could make one Killdozer style.
No, I don't want a tank for self-defense. I just want a tank. Like you can pick up chicks in a tank, red versus blue. Like
facts.
Bro, roll up to the fucking bar in a like a
You know how many
Sherman.
bitches you would
There-
get? You
there
could
are
be.
some-
You could look
there
like.
are some
You
girls that
could
would go
look
with
like Boogie. You could look like Boogie, and if that
You never
fat
been to Pennsylvania,
motherfucker rolled
Crimson.
out of a tank,
There are some girls that would go with us.
what do you mean there are
Pennsylvania
some?
Chase would.
Dude,
I think-
bitches
I
love
think-
cannons. What are you fucking
Bro,
talking about?
Bro, what do you mean some? I think the entire bar is coming back to the crib with you, including dudes. You're just you have a whole party. You don't have to do
If I
anything.
could own a tank, I legitimately like if I could own a tank, my life goal would be to get like a World War II Sherman and
Yes.
like fix it up, or
Yes.
even just the Death Turtle or the Doom
Yes.
Turtle, I believe it's called. Which was an experimental
Roman.
tank meant to break through German lines.
Yes, it was.
It's a motherfucker of a tank. Either way,
Roland
I would
met
get-
her. I am not being catfished.
I did not meet her in person. I have to say this out loud. I met her on FaceTime.
it would be like I would legitimately get like a World War II tank, commit to the whole shtick, get like a full on like American GI uniform, and just like show up, just roll up in a fucking shirt.
Nazi one.
I'm 100% with you on that one, Kristen.
Why, dude? The fucking Shermans are great.
Shermans are
Have
awesome.
you never heard the story of War Daddy?
You talking to me? I said I'm with you.
No, I'm talking to Roman.
I was
No, I don't think he
saying
has.
I was making a joke because like you like always joke that you're like racist. So like, I was thinking that like, you would like, get up and like, something different. So.
You always joke that you're just racist. Fuck.
You're not joking, are you?
No. I literally just had a whole spiel tonight as a side tangent about people being racist online are equally as dumb as the people they're being racist to.
Does that tank come with the paint job? I'm only ever driving a black tank.
Depending on the paint
Having
job.
style, baby. You paint job or a hand job?
Does the paint job have the Buddhist symbol of peace on it?
Another cool tank to own would be the Russian Death Bridge.
The Russian Death Bridge is fucking badass.
No, not bridge, fridge.
Yeah.
Wait, fridge.
Well, that's what.
Yeah, look up Russian Death Bridge tank.
That's definitely what I said.
Russian Death Fridge tank. Okay. All right. Russian Death Fridge tank. Okay. Hold on.
Roman,
Bro, this thing is stocky as hell. Why would you want this?
Because it's a meme.
This thing is mad thick. This is like Thomas the Tank Engine.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now look up the Doom Turtle. American
Doom Turtle?
Doom
Okay.
Turtle. Yeah.
American Doom Turtle. What is that thing?
That was
Oh,
a tank designed to cross the Siegfried Line, which was basically Germany's last hope of defending their homeland from Allied invasion.
Huh.
It was never
Okay,
used
it's-
because Marines, in typical Marine fashion, managed to fuck around and find a way through.
yeah.
I mean,
And you know what
Yeah.
they figured out? We can just pour dirt over it and drive our tanks over all the dragon's teeth. That's what they found out.
I am not a fridge, Pilgrim. It's mean. I am not a fridge. I am
I am not
I'm
a
a book.
fridge.
I'm a book. I'm shaped like a book. A very, very well written book.
I am not a fridge.
I'm a book. I got flayed open and written on.
All right, hold on. I have to share this now because it's relevant.
He always has to make a joke that's like 400 times better than
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, God.
Why are we playing this, Roland?
I'm a black person.
Sparkle, I'm glad to hear you still black.
I can't hear anything that's going on here. This is just lagging out.
Man, that's a lot of money I get for a person of color.
Biggest- that is the fastest regret I've ever seen in a human
Roland.
being.
Roland.
Entire
That
life.
whole thing lied, bro. That whole thing lied.
Did it really?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, restart.
Yeah,
Right.
StreamYards is pretty shit.
Yo, for you
I'm a
too.
black person.
Sparkle, I'm glad to hear you're still black. And thank you to us to support, man. That's a lot of money.
Hold on, I'll
for
play it.
A person of color. But I have a gun. That's all USB drive. So,
Hold
if
on,
that
I'll
offends
play it.
you, Twitch, but
It's not even fucking working.
Okay,
I heard what was said. I heard what was said. That's all you really need.
yeah, no.
God damn it.
That's
What about the
crazy that you
chat?
said that.
Did the chat hear what was said?
Oh, so I have someone who this is the just because
Fucking
like a
hilarious.
random popcorn thought. I have a friend that I have streamed with on YouTube for like anime and stuff. Someone you guys probably wouldn't know whatsoever. But he messaged me the other day over Twitter with Ronnie's video. He's like, "Bro, you're famous." I'm like,
That's
I'm just
that's
like,
awesome.
yeah, I fucking know. I fucking know the guy.
That's funny because
That's
when
awesome.
Everyone finds the Ronnie video somehow.
when I told my coworker to search up the RoloRome cast, he searched it in and he found Ronnie's video. So
Ronnie is in control of the algorithm. Okay, I think this pretty much confirms it.
how does he only have 53 subs? That's what I'm curious
It's
about.
part of his.
Because
It's part of his disguise. Plus, he's also making videos about people who are largely irrelevant to the internet. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like you, X-Wing, and Caleb are like the biggest out of all of us. So
Why do you always forget Purist? Purist has like over 1,000 subs. He's bigger than me.
oh, that's
He's
right.
not- No, he doesn't have a
Purist
video on
does.
Purist though.
Purist doesn't have a video. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's-
he's talking about. He's
that's
kind
kinda
of
why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not a video on
Yeah.
Purist yet.
Although Purist doesn't give Ronnie material.
Yeah,
Whereas,
that's
like,
the
you know,
thing. Purist,
the rest of us
Purist
do.
is very. Purist is not. Purist doesn't live stream, so there's not a lot of material for Purist to get hit by.
What the fuck? He live streams all the time.
Yeah, but not like.
Not like us. It's
He is much more professional than you. Yes.
It's a different type of. It's not off the cuff like us. It's a lot more like when Purist live streams, he has topics that he's hitting like Ryan Kennel does. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, so do I. It's just that I happen to cover a lot of Gooner shit because that's part of the anime community. So
Well,
I
you
say
didn't
some
have to
really
be a
weird things.
goofier person, but like Purist probably gets clipped by a ton of people. I'm sure he does. Just not by Ronnie.
Editing and comedic timing. Yeah, no. Ronnie knows like how to have perfect comedic timing. It's like it was in the first RoloRome cast video. Like some of the times that he would like make certain sounds. Like that one time when I like that one time when I like broke into laughter and you hear like this like elephant sound, I was dying laughing. I was like, bro, this is so
that's
funny.
hilarious.
Like Ronnie just has that, or like, you know, when I look stupid and you hear the wah, or like when I was trying to explain how slugs have sex and you just heard the like, you know, Wii menu music, that's so funny.
Is that what
I
you were
die.
talking about?
What? Yeah, that was episode 43 because like we were talking about sex for like, you know, 3.5 hours and somehow we got on the slugs having sex. And like though I will admit, my favorite clip of his was Crimson saying that quote, sharp cut to the song.
See, the
When
thing
it
is the
wasn't even
first
a
part
Ronnie
of that
clip.
song that's in that clip was in the version of it that I sent him. Like it's literally something I made for a video, and
Oh, I know.
I could show you the whole video. It's like I'm literally talking about a manga.
No,
I'm like,
you sent it to me. You showed it to me. I
Mhm.
remember. You showed it to me when you made it.
There
On
are other
Discord.
people who have clips of me saying things like, "I regret to say that I have touched myself to hentai with better animation than this."
My Crimson, my favorite will always and forever be incest is wincest. That will forever and always
That's
be
what we're
like my
talking about.
favorite.
Yeah, the thing is like that's
Yeah,
not
I'm
even
like, yeah,
original. That's not even an
that's
original
almost
quote
like the
to
thing
me.
that I just referenced.
Like the incest is wincest thing is like an internet meme. I was just quoting it for the fucking thing, and then because I was making fun of it, I was just like, you know, incest is wincest. I guess I'm gonna tell you, like I had just slammed that whole bottle worth of alcohol for that clip previously. That was like my third attempt at making it because every time I always somehow ended up like partially out of frame.
Yeah. But I so like the thing is that I just love how like Ronnie is able to like take funny moments and like make them like 20 times funnier. Like I think even though Roland and I have had 3 videos made about us, my favorite is still like your video, Crimson. That is so funny. That video and like, dude, even though you're almost at like a
I
thousand
think my
subs,
favorite part of that is just like me yelling at Daimyo, like making a joke about him getting deported.
he was literally just here. You literally like just missed him earlier. He was literally just here. Sucks. But but
If you were
yeah,
still around, I would have brought up that picture I showed you guys the other day.
dude, he used to get so mad back in the day when we would put his face onto cheese. He got so mad at that. I remember when Roland put Daimyo cheese on one of our thumbnails, and I sent the picture into the Discord, and he kicked me from the Discord. I remember that. That was like the 7th time that he like kicked me from it. Don't forget the video he made about you that he's left on private for now. Is that that's the one that I bet him to not drop. That's like that that's the Roman is racist one, I think. I don't
Oh, I forgot. I
hon-
forgot I made this. I just sent you something, Roman,
you send it
over
on Discord?
Discord. Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. Discord. I didn't have my Discord open. Okay. Um Characters like blah blah blah. Oh, okay. I don't want that. That's not what I want. Okay. All right. Wait, so when Ronnie put this into the RoloRome cast video, he got this from you?
Wait, did Ronnie use that in the RoloRome cast video?
He used this for his video of our roast for episode 100.
Probably.
He uses this. Yes.
I made a couple of them because at the time I was just like, this is too funny not to.
I need Halo because I'm tired of feeling Jolene.
Oh, you know what? I had sent this to Pilgrim and Daimyo. Pilgrim probably gave it to Ronnie.
Wait a second. I dashed myself again? How the hell did I dash? Oh. God damn it. I did, didn't I? The real is sorry, Crimson. It's not that I'm ignoring you. I just realized that I dashed myself again. And now Ronnie has fuck. Damn it. Now he probably actually has my Addy. Shit. I love my life. I love my life. But yeah, Ronnie used this in the RoloRome cast episode 100 roast, and I remember thinking, where did he get that from? And so I didn't know that you made it. It's cool.
I have a lot of stuff that you guys probably would be surprised to know that I have.
Did you ever? So I never asked where this like originated from, but the me as a Nazi. Did you make that? The
I think
me
that
as a Nazi.
I think that existed before I ever showed up.
Okay.
Mhm.
Because I was wondering, like, because it was after I'm not gonna say it again, but I said something sus that got taken out of context, and there was this meme that started popping up of like me wearing a Nazi shirt, and I just now that I know that you made that, I was curious if you've made anything pertaining to me wearing like Nazi stuff, because like there was a joke that like I was a Nazi for like 2 years. So
I can neither confirm nor deny. I do know that I've never sent anything of that kind.
also, I cannot believe that I didn't figure out that you were Roman's right hand. I'm so mad about that. The fact that I never figured that out. I can't believe that.
The funniest part
said it.
too. The funniest part too was there was one time where like I made a really dark joke about like you getting touched by your uncle. You're like, how did you know about that? I'm like, oh shit, did I just touch on something that I shouldn't have? Like, who are you? How did you know about that?
Yeah, well, never sent any, but made.
No, I've never actually made any. I'm just trolling. Or am I?
Yeah, but no. So like I said, I felt like a moron before figuring out when you said it on like like in Ronnie's episode 100 video where you say maybe Roman will spend some time with his lonely right hand, and then you like wink. I was like, how did I not figure that out? I was like, damn it. Like, I just couldn't believe that. Okay, Pilgrim, what the hell? How did okay? That's kind of sus.
Can I
Why
share
do
with the
you
class or you're gonna dox yourself again?
I am not going to share with the class actually. I am actually restraining myself this time because he has something, but I'm not going to say exactly where, because if I say exactly where, then him and Ronnie win. And I would much rather not get a dildo sent to my house. I would really prefer that because if I do, my mom's gonna kill me. And even though I'm 24, I still live under her roof technically, so I have to respect that. Um,
Oh, okay. I see what we're talking about now. It is what Pilgrim said. Or Pilgrim sent me.
why is he sending you that? Why is he sending you that?
Probably because I made jokes about sending you dildos.
So you don't know
And now he's kind of hoping that I'll fulfill on that threat.
why is that your profile picture rolling? The daimyo cheese?
Either way, no, I wouldn't send you a dildo. I'd send you something like Oraimo manga.
Just don't send me something that's gonna get me kicked out of my own place, please. Just
Just so long as you don't let anyone open it, it's fine.
address it to me and I should be good.
Fine, I'll go
In the
back
group
to
chat, I
something
sent it.
different.
What group? Why are you sending where I potentially live
wrong
in a
one.
group chat?
There's one other person. There are 3 people in this group chat, and you can probably guess who the third person is.
Yeah,
It's not
Charlie, I'm
fucking me.
It's
It
not.
better
Robbie.
not be you, Roland.
It's not
Okay.
me.
It's either Caleb. It's either Caleb or it's Daimyo.
It's Caleb.
Why would me and Pilgrim be in a group chat with Caleb?
It's Daimyo.
Congratulations. It is the cheese man himself.
But why is that in there?
Why?
For what purpose?
But why?
Because we like to organize our efforts to troll you.
But you don't know exactly where I live, and there's only one way that you guys will be able to get that out of me. You have to get me really, really drunk.
I can
and then
order
I'll
a
probably
predator.
say
I
it.
can order a predator drone strike.
Sick.
Do it.
Do it, baby.
So
all that time buying Bitcoin, now I can get me a predator drone.
Hell yeah, baby! I'll give me a predator drone.
So actually, Pilgrim, what I want to tell you is that your circle is actually correct, but you just gotta figure out where. That's all. That's all that I'll say. Each time you got yourself just a matter of time. No. See, you got the complex correct. That part's right. But you don't know which building. And you don't
Is it
know
the one
which
that the red marker is over?
It's one of those 2 buildings, yes.
There's a third building there that has your red marker on it.
I'm gonna tell you right now to just walk inside.
No, don't. Do not do that.
It's right there. You just go in.
The third one, no. It's what all I'll give y'all.
Roman's like, it's not the third one, it's not the second one.
It's one of the first 2. That's all that I will say. It is one of the first 2.
It's up to you to decide which one is the first and which one is the second because they're next to each other. So it's up to you to decide which one is which. But I'll tell you that it's in the. I'll tell you that it's in the first one. Roman, there's 2 first ones. I just said that. They're also big fucking buildings.
Why'd you tell him that?
Because there's 2 first ones. They also, I could be lying, Roman.
Well, now we know you're not because Roman's pissed off that you're telling the truth.
Because of Roman's, yes, because of Roman's reaction, I am now not lying. But I could have been lying, but you reacted. I'm trying to help you. You reacted.
I don't know why you would even give any information that would narrow it down like this is some sort of fucking game. I don't know
That's what
why
I
you
said.
played along like this was something funny, and now you're acting like you're upset, dude. Like, I'm sorry. All you had to do was just move on, not say anything. Like I've made jokes about where I live before, and like I've referenced things in my area, but like
Same.
I've moved on, and nobody has ever realized where I live. So
That's why I said it's building 1, because there's multiple buildings that could be considered building 1. Or I didn't even say building 1. I said the first building. He's not even in building 1, which is labeled building 1. I just said the first building.
okay, you
That
didn't
could be
need to
any
say that,
building.
Rolo. You did not need to say that.
Yes, but there's multiple. There's like fucking 5. You would never
You
know.
said it's not the one that's labeled number 1. So you just
Okay,
said that
that
they're labeled and that he's not in that one. You
That
fucking
brings it
retard.
down to fucking 4 other ones, dude. Like, still. That
Yeah,
still
but
doesn't
Roman
matter.
already said it's number 1 or number 2. So you
look,
basically just gave
look,
us all the information we need to narrow it down even further.
No, because he could be lying too.
Look. All I'll say, this is all entirely my fault. Okay? I
I
should
was about to
never
say,
have
if you're
let
about to give out more information about your location, you need to shut the fuck up. But no, yes.
No.
This is
No.
this is getting out of hand.
No. No.
Technically
This
speaking,
is
it's you and Zach's fault, but
well, no, it's my fault because I let Zach show it on stream, and then someone got and then someone got the screenshot, and Risman sent it into the whole Discord. So yes, this is indeed my fault because I showed it. I let him show it, and I don't. And like back in like those days, I wasn't even clip farming. I don't even know why I did that. I don't know why I let him show that. I guess because I thought in my mind at the
that was
time
some local shit, bro. Don't do that.
look, I thought I thought at the time it was funny, but then I forgot that the internet lives on forever, no matter what, and that was when I regretted it instantly. And so since that time, I've tried.
Not
What?
you. I'm talking about Pilgrim. Shut the fuck up. This time with more detail. Shut the fuck up, asshole.
But no, but I never said that. I never said my actual address.
I
never
don't
said
know
that.
what you said. I was taking like a 3-minute piss, dude. That was the best piss of my life.
Dude, you were gone for like a hot minute, bro.
Well, no, and then I came back and I had to upload the Damio photo real fast.
Did you see the meme?
I don't think so.
Okay. So he wasn't here for that.
No, I didn't see the meme.
Show it to him, Crimson.
Show it to me.
Okay.
Well, do I not want to see this?
Maybe. You might not like me for this one.
Oh. The meme of me?
Yeah.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, it's tame. That's tame.
Apparently, Ronnie used that in the video on you guys.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. I made that. I sent it to Pilgrim and Daimyo. Apparently, like one of them sent it to.
Yeah. That's a tame meme. I'm cool with that one. Doesn't bother me. It takes a lot to get under my skin. That's nothing.
Yeah, like any debate about fast food. Apparently,
that is funny.
Skin.
No, the fucking CGI monkeys will get under my goddamn skin.
Don't in real life tell Roland that Burger King's mid, or he'll have to get mad at you for it.
I don't ever eat at Burger King, dude. I'm sorry.
No, it just isn't mid. It's not that it's good. It's just when it comes to fast food, it's not one of the mid ones. I'd rather go to a Burger King than a fucking Hardee's or Carl's Jr. any day of the week.
I respect that choice at least.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying Burger King's not mid. It's certainly on the 6.5, 7 and up tier, I would say.
It's been a
I'd give
while
Burger
since
King
I've
a
had a
7.
Whopper, so
They're better than the way that the
Whopper.
better than Big Macs.
Betcha.
I
mean-
you know what though? I want to erase.
Mushroom.
Oh my god. Snake. I actually do want to delete the new Burger King song from existence.
Oh yeah,
I
that sounds.
fucking hate it.
Have it your way.
Fuck you. I don't want to have it my way. Fuck you.
At
And I want it.
Have it your way.
No, I wanted the.
Rule.
No, I'm not there for it my way. I'm there for it your way. You say this is a burger. Fucking smack a patty on a bun and throw some shit. I want to.
Why are you smacking Patrick's buns?
I want to.
That's gay.
I want to walk up to a Burger King and I go, give me chicken nuggets, and they go, yeah, this is what you get.
I'm clipping that myself. He wants to smack Patrick's buns, bro. I'm clipping that myself.
I didn't say anything about Patrick.
Yeah, he said smack patty on his buns.
Yeah. Smack a patty on the bun. Oh! Smack that patty right on that bun, boy.
I just hear Patrick going, "Oh, rolling, no." I defy you, Heartman.
You guys are weird.
Buns of steel.
You guys are
you made me
weird.
experience high. Dude, you made me experience high tide. Oh.
Tide's rolling, dude. Ha ha ha.
That dude is
Oh,
literally a
dig me up, dude. You're just gonna leave me here, bro. Ha ha. Yo, he just literally killed him. He
muffler.
killed
I put
that-
it into the community tab.
he
I literally put it into
killed
the
that
community
dude.
tab.
SpongeBob actually murdered that guy. He floated up into heaven. That guy died.
Roman, you gotta
No,
realize that
actually-
the community tabs are terrible for communication. So
Yeah, true. Actually, Roland, technically, Bubble Buddy murdered him because
No.
Bubble Buddy was sentient and could have saved him, but didn't. He just chose to let that dude die.
That's actually hilarious. You're right, because Bubba Buddy was just standing there, and he was like, "Hey man, you gonna let me out?"
And then we find out later that Bubble Buddy is
I
actually
forgot that
sentient.
was the Bubble Buddy episode. I forgot that he was.
Yeah. So
I'm never gonna wash this hand again.
why do we randomly have 5 people now? It's only when Crimson shows up that people come in here. It's crazy. It's because they're here to see him.
I actually was going to Roland sent me the link. I actually was going to say because there are a couple of people who were in there who usually come over here and hang out. I was going to say that you guys were streaming and everyone should come over here and check this out, but I forgot. I got distracted by clips and stuff. So
What
sorry.
What'd you even talk about anyway?
I talked about some people getting really upset over horse girls.
What?
Okay, just a quick summary. Effectively, Uma Musume is a series that's all about all of their characters are based on racehorses, and they all have the names of those racehorses. So there's this whole joke about there's a Japanese racehorse called Gold Ship, and he is a insane troll. Once cost the country $80 million because there was a lot of bets placed on him, and he just threw the race for no reason. The horse just decided not to run. Yeah, he just decided that he was gonna, do whatever the fuck he wanted. He's known for like bullying his trainers and everything like that. Anyway, so the series depicts this horse as a chick, of course, because the whole title is literally Horse Girls, Uma Musume.
What?
Yes. So the people the story goes, this horse is retired, becomes a breeding stallion. So the whole joke in the community is effectively that like Gold Ship is incredibly horny and has a lot of kids. That's the meme. Apparently people took exception to it because having a family is something for fascists and fans of the Big H Man from World War II. Oh, also having lots of kids is misogynistic because only the woman has to ever care for kids. Like the man has no role in it whatsoever.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was it. I was talking about commies being fucking retards. Some dude who decided to go to Twitter and draw a comic where he depicts himself as Superman refusing to save a dude because he's wearing a MAGA hat.
Oh.
Yeah. That was the thing. He then went on to defend himself, saying he's completely justified because MAGA are evil people, and they make some like mildly racist jokes and like say mean things about Kamala Harris. Therefore, it's perfectly okay for me to let them drop from a 3-story building because that's the same as a dark, edgy joke.
Oh, of course, yeah, because fuck them. They're automatic Nazis and racists, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, in the video, he even says not all MAGA people are evil, and then he's like, "Well,
dude, this is a perfect fucking segue right now." And I agree with what you're saying right now, and this is the perfect segue into what I wanted to get into while you're still here with us, Crimson. If you can stay for a little bit longer.
Oh, bro, I got nothing going on tonight other than trying to finish up my Light Yagami script.
So we apparently it's the same way certain people feel about what's been going on in Texas and how fuck all of those Republicans that died because they voted for what happened down there.
Oh yeah, that shit
started because that is the same thing as if there was a tsunami or a hurricane at the beach. There was mad vacationers from all over the place that did not vote for that shit. And Roman, I think you have the clip of what Destiny had to say. If you want to,
I actually do. Yes.
If you want to bring up that point, sorry, I have my snake out right now. Hold on, look, she's like really.
Clip it, Ronnie. Clip it. He said he had his snake out. And he didn't have his camera on.
I do have a snake out.
I have my snake out.
I do have my snake out.
You realize that this is going to get he's gonna take the clip of you holding your snake. He's just gonna censor everything on there and be like,
"Yeah,
welcome to the RoloRome cast, where Rolo likes to strip in front of everyone."
Yeah, look at it.
All right,
it's so huge. It's massive.
Yeah,
it's
you
so
wish, bitch.
First of
3.5
all,
feet.
You wish.
First of all, actually, Roland, I got to the part. This is actually where I got to. I got like 22 minutes in, and then when the debate panel was about to start, I had to go back to work. So I'm actually kind of curious about what happens here. First of all,
watch it, but you should watch the.
First of all,
we should get to the debate part. Is what I think is important. That's what it's Destiny. First of all, who's saying that this is nonpartisan. This is a fucked up event that happened. And that we need to try to prevent it.
Well, a lot of what's going on right now is nonpartisan, and thankfully, what I've seen online is that 97% of people are not trying to justify this. So this is kind of nice. But what I will say is that before y'all rake me through the coals, nominally in terms of economics, I agree more with Destiny, but I don't like him. I think he's a scumbag.
Oh, okay.
So
Well, let's see how you feel about him after you see what he says.
Did you not hear me? I just said that he's a fucking scumbag. Okay,
I'm just saying.
I don't like him. So
videos, and what she told me, I asked
How
her
we go, you can click
what the
straight
delay
to
was, and what she told me then is she said the delay
Right.
was that they're trying to go
What?
through those.
You should be able to clip
What,
straight
Ron?
to the panel. Like
Hold
it
on.
should have timestamps there.
Well, it's right here. I can just play it. I mean,
with you, Ben, given that you work with Santa Cruz a lot, it was great to have him make his debut. And obviously, we
There's
focused
like a
mainly
certain
on.
part where
What
Destiny
he said at the end there was really interesting. I felt about.
sorry, Rowan. What did you say?
There's a certain part where it you should see.
Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a cold
Yeah,
one out of the fridge real quick.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Roman, if you skip forward, see how that said. So they're not. It's not them talking about that. If you see, it's him talking about Texas that I'm specifically trying to find. If you go, that says panel debates on Epstein. That's not what it is. You have to go to Destiny. Keep going.
Yeah, I don't really want to talk about the whole Jeffrey Epstein thing. I would rather not. Oh, okay. I see it
Does
right here.
Destiny regret his? Yeah,
I see it. Yeah,
So
I see it.
save that for when Crimson comes back. We'll go from there. Oh my god, you just got really tight on me, you little fucker. I got you. You want to act like I'm a tree. Okay, I'm a tree. Do you see this, bro? She's just fucking vibing.
If she like tightens around your arm, would she cut off the circulation?
She could break my arm if she wanted to, but she won't do it.
She's really cool looking. Really cool.
Oh, she's a beauty. She's the sweetest little thing in the world, too, aren't you, Azula?
Yeah, Muffler. The Island Man stuff is insane. That's crazy. I'm not even gonna get into it because if I do, I'll lose every single one of you. So I'm just gonna not say anything.
I'm so excited.
I mean, I've been following it pretty closely too, and I've been saving receipts.
Yeah,
same. Actually, I want to ask you a question. So,
yeah, same here. I just, for me, like that whole thing is that I'm just the only thing I'll say about the Epstein thing is that I'm glad that it's mostly internet consensus for once, which is nice. It's not just people
it's nonpartisan. Everybody agrees on the lower level. We were talking about this before the show started.
Yeah, it's kind of
It's
actually kind of nice.
I want to look from what I've seen. Some interesting things may happen pretty soon here, as far as that goes. I want to see how it plays out, but there's some fuckery going on for sure.
Yeah.
And like you guys said, it is good to see that everyone basically agrees. Like Island Man's little logbook needs to be something we can all see.
Yeah.
A woman called Kylie Jane Kramer posted on X. I've been trying to wrap my head around how the flooding in Texas became so devastating so quickly. Why not evacuate? Then I saw this. Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick said the Guadalupe River rose 26 feet in just 46 minutes around 4 a.m. That doesn't even seem natural. To which you reposted this, and you put your own words. I heard God killed those kids because they were using
1.8 over 1.8 trillion gallons of water. That is a possible thing that can happen.
Well, yeah, it depends on the topography. If everything leads, from what I heard, everything leads into that one tributary that they were by. So all of that water was pouring in from the hills. Yeah, that does make sense. Especially if you got some torrential rains.
And that happens to us here. So we have a whole group of neighborhoods that live right on the Neshaminy Creek. They get flooded out. There's been devastation on the Neshaminy Creek around us.
Oh,
Where
it
it's the
happens
same
in my area. There's plenty of rivers, especially with you. If you talk about like the Fox River, there's some historical sites and stuff along there that like are constantly under threat of flooding because of how all that functions.
Yeah, exactly.
NordVPN promo code Destiny to get around the Texas porn ban. On reflection, do you?
Hold on. Texas ban porn.
They have a requirement that you have to confirm that you are above age 18 in order to use it.
So that's fine. I don't have a problem with
This is one of the things that I don't like about what the left will do is you'll have something like this go through and it gets mislabeled as a porn ban or something like that, and it's just oh well, they put extra requirements to make sure that kids don't have as easy access to it. And really all it is I think they did something like this in Illinois too. And really all it is you go in and it says, are you 18 or not? You select yes, and that's it.
I'm sorry, the snake is tickling me. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing, bro? I'm sorry. I wasn't laughing at Crimson.
My
Crimson, what
snake,
he's saying is true. But
my snake is tickling me, so can't really
you
blame
can
me.
see the python. It makes sense.
I think that was a grotesquely tasteless thing to be posting.
Absolutely not. The hand
Wow.
wringing, the hand wringing here. Oh my God! Stop. If you want to talk about dead children, then you should talk about the residents of Kerr County who rejected using ARPA funds to build the very siren system that Ted Cruz was over here virtue signaling about. Now that the kids are dead, last I checked, the siren system isn't bringing anybody back to life. Okay, the very same system that they could have built for the better part of the last decade. They didn't want to touch those ARPA funds because they thought that if they did, Biden would go and steal their homes, which is the exact same lie that was told in North Carolina when people were rejecting FEMA funds because they thought that if
not true.
That is still not a justification for making a joke about kids who died like days prior.
Small time Republic, what's up, brother? Yeah, that's not even true either.
Oh, okay.
Like
well
so
then
these,
no.
So these people like they could not afford it. Roman, it would be like our small town compared to Newtown, right? What are you doing? You're wrapping around my necklace. I don't like that. Can you stop? Can you stop? But it would be just like that.
And nothing he said in that tweet has anything to do with what he's justifying it with here.
And I'm not I've always thought that, Destiny was like a, that he was a, classless douche.
Well, he's a dude who blows Nick Fuentes. What do you expect?
Yeah, which is, that part in itself is actually crazy. But the thing with Destiny, the reason that I don't watch him is because he talks too fast for me to actually comprehend what he's saying. Like, he sounds smart, but he's actually just talking really fast and he doesn't say really much of anything. But the point that I'm making here is that which I hope that he gets to later, and it's not even like what I would say in this situation that is certifiably true, proven to be true, is that the administration cut funding to the National Weather Service. Now, would that have saved the lives of the people in Texas? Maybe or maybe not. But that is what you say. You don't champion children being dead. Nah.
Well, again, you say he's talking fast and not really saying much. He's talking fast and saying a bunch of stuff that has nothing to do with anything he said in the tweet. He basically made a joke that, well, they died because God doesn't like them looking at porn. How does a National Weather Service have anything to do with that?
And here's the shit. I can tell you guys right now, and I said this last week, right? We do not actually have the technology because we as Americans think that we were so fucking good at what we were doing with tech when it comes to this thing. So what we would have needed, so okay, let's say for instance, we can sense right now an hour before, right? We can sense an hour beforehand this massive storm's coming, which is what it was. We would have required a 3 hour before. That doesn't exist. We don't have it. The only places that have it are Sweden, Japan, and Dubai because of the storms that they deal with. We don't have those type of things. And we should, because we're the only country on the planet that deals with all types of natural disasters. We have volcanoes, we have floods, we have hurricanes, we have tornadoes, we have massive superstorms. We get everything. We have blizzards, we get all of it. Sandstorms, anything you can think of, we get it here because we have all of the biomes. So we really should have that, but no one has ever upgraded it really from what we had in like the 90s, early 2000s, because that has done the job. But here's the thing. Earth has changed. That's what I go to school for. That's what I learned about. So I know this Earth is changing. It's not just global warming. It's just the fact that the environment changes over time. And we don't have the technology capable enough to tell us. Because people say, oh, well, they had an hour. Yeah, they had an hour at 1 a.m. in the morning. And after that, right, you get 1 a.m. in the morning, you get a call. You have to then alert everybody in an area that does not have good cell service, which I've been in many, many times in my lifetime. I did a 5-day backcountry hike in California, came out of that hike, and the whole fucking forest was on fire. We had to evacuate the park. We didn't know. We had sat phones. We had satellite phones, and we still didn't fucking know until we got out at the trailhead. So we don't have the technology to prevent this. And if somebody were to get the call, right, they then have to get up, get to base, get to the helicopter, get the helicopter fucking ready to fly, and get in it at 2 a.m. That's not to mention all the other people that have to get involved to do this. There was barely any way that they would have had time to alert anybody. Even with sirens, it would have been a hard job.
It still doesn't.
It's a disaster. It is a disaster. And this is nonpartisan. It cannot be blamed on anybody's voting. This is something that I've been trained for through Boy Scouts and something that I've learned about for years. This is not the type of situation.
Just like how I can't.
This does not happen.
Just like how I can't justify what Destiny said. There's
well, you gotta still see what he said. You haven't finished yet.
Well, no, but I saw the tweet. That's all that I need to see. But
no, you gotta continue this video. You gotta see what he has to say to defend himself.
But the thing that I'm saying is that it doesn't even rolling if, and I'm not saying that like you're defending the cuts to the National Weather Service, but the point that I'm making is that even if we don't have the technology,
so
why are we cut
the cuts to it though, Roman? That does not affect this situation. This situation is not affected by any cuts. We still don't have the technology because the research from 5 administrations ago did not give a fuck about it. That's why. We've kept the same shit since the 90s. That it's got nothing to do with Doge. We've never upgraded. Other countries have.
Doge.
We haven't.
That had
wasn't
nothing
Doge to do with this.
But the point that I'm making is
it had nothing to do with the cuts. There was no research being done for this specific thing.
But the point that I'm making is why were we cutting research for it? Why are we doing that? That kind of, because don't we not want Texas to ever happen again? Why would we do that? Why
Yeah,
would
we didn't want what's it called ever happening? Katrina ever happening again.
That's true. But the point that I'm making is that why will we cut funding for the National Weather Service? For what? Why? Why?
I agree. There are some of the cuts that were made by Doge that just don't make sense. Like I don't agree with like the cuts to like space exploration grants and stuff like that. Like probes and all that we were actually using to do proper studies. If it's one thing if you start talking about like we're teaching pigeons how to draw with crayons.
Yeah.
That's obviously a front for some sort of CIA bullshit. Cut that.
Yeah, facts.
That's someone misappropriating funds. But if we're talking about like real actual research, I don't think it deserves to be cut. Like with the stuff with NASA, I don't think it deserves to be cut. Stuff with the National Weather System, don't think it deserved to be cut.
Yeah.
The government was giving the money for the houses, they steal it. If you want to talk about grotesque and ghoulish things that are being said,
it's what you put online. I agree with you. It's what you run online. It is grotesque. It's disgusting. But I mean, I guess that's what you do.
How long have people if we spend?
He has done nothing but try and deflect from the actual thing he said in this.
Yes. Exactly.
Like when people start like trying to bring it back, he just talks louder and gets more aggressive and tries to deflect from the fact that he was shilling something that would make him money with dead kids.
Now, to anybody that doesn't know, that guy that is arguing with him is Ted Cruz's co-host on Ted Cruz's own podcast. I just like the fact that Pierce is very respectable.
Podcast.
Yeah, I didn't either. But Pierce himself is so nonpartisan. That's why I love him. He's very just like, bro, come on though. Like he's like, we're people. Like, be honest. Be honest, this is bullshit. That's why he made his own show, because he started getting censored by all the news media. But anyway.
I gotta tell you, as someone who cannot stand the dude in the middle, I feel kind of bad for him here. Like he kind of just looks like he doesn't want to be there. Like I feel for him.
Less money in Ukraine. You guys are going to spend more money investing in things like infrastructure in the United States. Where is that money going?
If you're having to use Ukraine to defend your sick
debt increase.
marks
Another
about
massive
people
debt
dying,
increase for more
knock
tax
yourself
cuts
out.
for wealthy people. Congratulations. Thank you.
Now, I will say, even though Destiny is a piece of shit, he's technically not wrong there, but that does not justify that tweet that he said. I just want to put that out there. He's not technically wrong there, but that does not justify
Again,
it.
he's done nothing but deflect because
that's what Pierce asked him.
Yeah, he's done nothing but deflect.
He has not answered the question. Like he has not given any reason to support it. He's basically just like, well, look at all this other random unrelated stuff as to like, well, like ghoulish, awful remarks and stuff like that. And he starts talking about things that are completely unrelated and aren't even half as bad as trying to making comments than like shilling a product with dead kids as your central theme.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
All right, let me get a Ben. Let me get a Ben.
How's that deficit doing?
Don't talk over each other.
How's our deficit doing? Is it
Don't
going up or down?
don't talk over each other. But just to be clear, Destiny, you
There are
don't.
no answers.
Just to be clear, Destiny.
I'm going to talk.
Please stop talking.
I'm not going to sit here and argue about jokes.
Please
These
stop
guys are spreading
It's not a
lies
love joke
that are
when
leading to the
children are
actual
dead,
destruction of these. Oh, it's you guys do when it happens in LA when it's about the wildfires.
I
You guys
don't.
make jokes when
I'm not a
politicians
sick,
are getting
vile
killed
person
in
like you.
Minnesota.
Go
I'm
look
sure.
at my
Oh,
ex
just the
account.
rest of
I
your
don't
party
delete
is? Just the rest of your party
I
is?
don't delete
Don't talk
tweets.
over each
Real.
other because we
None of
can't
that
hear
up
you.
there.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
All right, but
So,
Destiny,
here,
just to
let me
be
say a couple
clear,
things here.
Destiny, just to be clear, you don't regret posting. I heard God kill those kids because they were using
I'm not going to sit here and
NordVPN
argue
to get
about
around the
jokes on
Texas
Twitter
porn ban.
while you allow the very same
It's not a
misinformation to spread on this
fucking
program
joke
that leads
to
to
talk about.
Pause it, Ron.
It's not a fucking joke if you're talking about dead people who just died.
Dead children. Children. But they don't know what the government is.
I'm sorry. Look, it would be
It's a-
one
this-
thing.
this is-
Look,
this
it would
is
be one
nothing
thing if
short
Destiny
of
made
a horrific fucking mistake. This is
I'd be
nothing
more
short-
inclined to ignore this if Destiny had made this joke in like, in private to like a friend, because I've said some fucked up shit like this too. Okay.
But you're
I
have
made jokes about this, but in no way would I ever defend it as like, oh yeah, well, absolutely, because everyone else is horrible. Like, I mean, even on like podcasts on like Monday, I was joking around making fun of Biggles for something that he did one of the first times I ever streamed with him. The whole running joke is that he hates and abuses children that we have.
So I make jokes like that with friends, right? Right. I make jokes like that. I had some fucking idiot customer at work. Everybody here knows that I work with animals and fish and whatnot. And they said, "Oh, well, we haven't done a water change in a year because our son told us that we don't have to do a water change because water changes don't happen in nature." And I looked at them and I said, "Texas just had an entire water change. Ask them about what happens in nature." That's like the fucking water change. That's what happens in nature. It's a fucking flood. That happens, right? That wasn't a joke. I was serious. I was like, this shit fucking happened. Like, I didn't say that to them like that. Like, I'm like,
here's the thing is when I brought specifically up the thing, like the joke I have with Biggles.
People are just retarded.
Over, like the whole like abusing children allegation because of something that happened backstage. The first time I streamed with him, basically his nephews were being annoying, and they started like trying to get into his office right before we were about to go live. And he gets up, he's like, "Come here, you little shits!" And he comes back, he's like, I'm gonna strangle those little shits at some point." And so that just became the running joke that he likes to abuse children and all that, and he rolls with it. But it's never like we actually have a target for it. It's just sort of like an ambiguous thing. We all make jokes about it and like how he hates kids and everything. And
well, yeah,
now, it's one thing. We don't have a specific reference to that. It's never something like that.
I do want to say
Destiny went out and specifically took a thing that had happened. It would be like if someone like if there was a school incident, okay? I'll try to keep it as neutral as possible for your channel's sake, Roman. It'd be like if someone did that, and like the very next day, I was making jokes about it, like, man, I feel so much better now that I took out all my anger on those kids.
Or like,
or I guess God condemned them for doing drugs in school. Hashtag use code Crimson to get money off on your gamer subs or on your ammunition.
Yeah, they deserve it. Like, that's the type of shit people would say.
Just like kind of to put a bow on that though, I will say the guy on the right, Ben, Ferguson, he actually, and like, I'm not saying that like this takes away from the shit that Destiny said, but he did actually make jokes about people dying in the wildfire, saying that because they were liberal that they probably shouldn't have been living there and they wouldn't have died. So I'm just saying that the guy on that, the guy on the right is also a giant, massive piece of shit.
Well, that's why I think that Pierce has these people on, right? He makes them go at it.
Yeah.
And like he tries. Did you hear him? He's trying to say, Destiny, shut up. Keep playing it. Let it go.
The guy in the middle is a piece of shit, and both of the dudes on the right are a piece of shit.
Putting up siren systems, okay, because they think that Biden is going to go steal their
That wasn't my
homes.
question.
I think it is absolutely insane.
Wasn't my
I think
question.
it's insane that you want to go and hand-wring liberals over
Pierce is
jokes
just trying to be a regular person.
Is crazy. And some of the things these conservatives say.
Okay, but just to be clear, you don't regret doing it.
There's no tweet like that out there.
Okay, just to be clear, Destiny,
absolutely not.
Just to be clear, you don't regret posting it.
No, absolutely.
Okay, Ben Ferguson.
Here's a couple things here that I think there's proper information that should get out there. This is an area that I go to often. I think my kids dozens and dozens of times. It's a very small rural community. When it rains there's always flooding because there's a lot of rock in the ground and the water doesn't absorb in the ground. So you have flash floodings that happen very quickly. I've been there when this happens. This was a once in a lifetime 100-year flood. If you want to know about the funding for the system, it's an extremely small community, and the price tag for it is very, very big compared to the tax base that they have in this small community. It is not because of the Matt Boone stuff this guy's talking about. That is not why the community decided 6 years ago to not do it, even though they wanted to. It was a cost issue. What's going to happen now is you're going to have state funds and federal funds, and that system will happen. But go back to this once-in-a-lifetime flood that took place. No one could have prepared or thought this was going to happen. People bought homes on a river where there was constant flooding, where they're built high enough up that flooding has never gotten there before in the history of their lifetime. So this is a tragedy that took place. And by the way, this is personal.
That's just like the Chamonix Creek. That's just like the Chamonix Creek. It's the same exact thing. People died when we've had certain hurricanes here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you
We have
guys
another
live close
guest
enough to the ocean to
back
get
there.
hurricanes. I forgot about that. I'm so used to
Yes.
living in landlocked Illinois that we only ever get like the remnants of broken up hurricanes.
No, yeah, we get legit hurricanes.
Lucky. Yeah, we
They
get
suck.
full ones, bro.
Do you guys get tornadoes on the regular?
We get tornadoes. So we never did get tornadoes. We get them now.
We get them now. Oh.
What's up,
Yeah,
chicken?
no. Every summer it feels like one or two Illinois towns in my area get wiped off the fucking map. That's a pretty regular thing.
Yeah, it sounds about right. I've been through Illinois.
Okay. My mic like cut out for like a hot second. Okay. Let me go. How much is left of this clip? God, there's 4 more minutes. What more is there to say? Jeez.
Because I know people who lost children. There are funerals that are taking place.
Just to be clear, you're saying that there aren't
talking about the funeral for a second.
You're saying
Let him
you just cut me
finish,
off like
Destiny.
15 times. So you're saying there are no
Destiny,
citizens
let him
saying that
finish
they
your
don't want to
sentence.
use the American Rescue Plan funds.
I'm
They
gonna-
didn't want to
I'm
use that
gonna
money
go-
because they thought Biden would take their
I'm
homes.
gonna go
You're
back to
saying
what I
those-
said.
that transcript doesn't exist.
Here's-
Can you
Here's-
let
I'm gonna
Ben
go back to
finish,
it.
given
You're
he was
actual
talking about the
cool.
funerals of
What
dead
is this?
children?
I have friends whose kids
Please let
died.
him
You don't
finish
care.
what he was
He
saying.
doesn't care. As long as he admits he doesn't give a fuck about the dead kids. That's okay.
You know
As long
what,
as he
Destiny?
doesn't-
You don't give
Admit
a
it.
fuck about the dead
Admit it.
kids, do you?
Admit it. I do.
Because you
I
thought
don't
it
care
was
to fund
funny.
these things.
You thought it
Because
was
I'm not the one
funny.
voting to take money away
You
from these
thought it
things.
was
I think
funny
it's
to go on
fun.
X and talk about,
Here's-
I heard God
excuse
killed
me,
those kids
excuse me,
because they
excuse
weren't
me.
using a
Jokes on
NordVPN
Jokes
to
on
get
Twitter
around the
don't kill
Texas
people.
porn ban.
From the
That is
party of I
disgusting.
thought comedy was
You're the
legal
one
again.
using dead
Jokes
children
on
in a
Twitter
grotesque
don't kill
manner.
people.
So let me just lay
Jokes
that down
on
for the
Twitter,
record.
just to be clear, let me lay it down as well. How many people did my joke kill?
No,
Oh,
it's just
sick man.
disgustingly
Exactly.
tasteless.
You're a
Wait a minute.
sick man.
And then how many kids died because there's no siren system because people like this guy over here made up the lie that Biden was going to steal your homes if
I
you
never
accept the
made the lie
American
up,
Rescue
you
Plan.
asshole.
If you accept American Rescue Plan money. Exactly.
I never
That's
made
the
that
difference.
up.
The difference is
I
you're
would like to
the
hear-
difference-
I mean, Ben Ferguson did say that though. Like he is lying
But
here. He actually did say that.
That is a completely different subject.
I know,
That is a
but
completely different fucking subject. That's fucked up for you to say.
Ben, I would
the
like to
difference is
hear
that-
Ben
Yeah, that's
finish the
exactly.
story he was telling us when he was talking about the funerals of dead children. So
I
let
go
him
back-
finish
we didn't
that,
have
please.
to. What do you mean? We didn't have the funerals. Wouldn't that
Can
be
we-
better?
can
if
we
the people
mute
didn't
him?
die
Rather
in the
than you
first place?
talking about
Can
why
we
you
just
were right
mute
to
him?
crack a sick joke. Ben.
Okay. I go back to the point here. This flood did not ask if you were liberal or conservative, rich or poor, black or white, or anything else in between. People lost their lives, and many people lost their lives trying to save kids in an unprecedented flood. If we could go back, I'm sure this community would have said, we'll figure out a way to have the money. You're dealing with an area that has a lot of volunteer
They
first
have the money.
responders and firefighters. Can I finish, please? Like maybe you'll learn something and not be such a tool.
You just lie.
You don't live there. You don't know. You've never been there.
Yeah,
I've
the
been there.
transcripts
I've
of the
talked to
hearings
people.
are available.
You
They
don't
had
know
the money.
anybody that
It was
died
sitting in
in
a
this
town,
flood.
Then
You're a
you should feel even worse
POS.
about it.
That's
Then
who
you should
you
feel
are.
like an
I
even
would like
bigger
to
piece of
finish my
shit.
point, Piers.
Finish it, Ben.
Thank you. There are people that died in this flood helping try to save the lives of others. There are elderly that died. I know people that lost children in this flood. They would love to go back and have a different warning system. By the way, we don't know if the warning system would have changed anything at all. The warnings came out early. Unfortunately, there's spotty cell phone there. Everyone's talked about this. I'm sure there's people in the community that wish they would have maybe done something different in the past. Hindsight's 2020. But to say that the community, not this insane theory you've come up with, which is not true or based in fact. It was based on a small rural community with not a lot of tax base and a very expensive price tag for something. And for you to sit here and to somehow decide that this is a place to say something so sick. I'm assuming you don't have kids. I have 6-year-old and 8-year-old kids. If you talk to parents that are planning their child's funerals are happening tomorrow and the next day here in Houston, I think you would have a little bit of a soul and a heart for them. But instead, you're out here putting this crap out there. And it's really sad. I hope you get help.
Let me bring in Brian. Brian, I want to talk just about a wider point connected to what Destiny posted.
All right,
which
pause.
he shows no regret at all, which is entirely his choice.
Is that, yeah.
That's pretty much it. How you feel about that, Roman?
I mean,
That's
I've never.
Feels.
Zach, why is there 3 of you? I've never been a fan of Destiny. I don't like him. As a matter of fact,
Why did you?
You guys can hear me, right? Okay, cool.
Yeah. What the fuck?
So my mic was like squeaking. My mic was squeaking, and so like, you know.
What was your mic doing?
Squeaking.
It was
squeaking.
His mic was squeaking.
My mic was squeaking.
Why do you say it
Anyway.
like that?
Squeaking.
Anyway.
No, I
So-
agree with you, Small Time Republic. I don't know if that'll ever happen again, to be honest with you, after how rude he was. I don't know if Pierce will ever have him on again. That was just a small clip of that. That entire
Thing is
interview,
that
though,
I've never been a fan of Destiny. Ever since he debated Vosh back in like 2021, 2022, like he was a dip to Vosh, someone who more like economically agrees with him. Like my view is just that like, and like I would love to debate Destiny because I want to see how much he thinks that he can hurt me because he can't. I've literally heard it all. So like, you know, I'm kind of curious, but like Destiny just is not like he claims that he is a progressive, but he uses that to make money. Because
I was gonna
if
say,
he
as far
was
as Destiny goes, he kind of is a fake leftist.
Yeah, no, 100%. He's like Hassan.
Because if he was a lefty, he wouldn't be cheering for the death of people. Because lefties, the reason that we're lefties is because we want all people to be thriving and living like the best lives that they can be. So no,
I
Destiny's
wish
not.
every leftist had that same mentality.
No, but like the thing is, most of, I would say that like 80% of us do, but it just happens to be that, you know, the ones that get the notoriety either have blue hair and piercings and are crazy, or literally are, you know, Destiny. So like the sample size for actually
Well, I mean, he
good
had blue
ones,
hair at one point and and is crazy. So,
well, right, no, but like the point that I'm making is that not like most leftists are not like him. So that's like, I'm saying this, we don't claim him. We don't claim him. He's not one of us. Destiny is a scumbag. And so I just want to put that out there. What's up, Zach?
I kind of feel like that's how everyone perceives each other based on the worst actors in that, like in the group that everyone else affiliates with. So like the left views conservatives based on or the left views the right based on the worst possible actors in the conservative group, which are the people who will go out and use any excuse possible to be racist, anti-Semitic, use the N-word, all that kind of stuff. Just say terrible shit all the time, be generally horrible human beings. But that's not the majority of the people on the right. And the right views the left based on all of the insanophiles who kind of do the same thing. They use literally every chance they get to dehumanize everyone on the right for the most mundane things. People have stopped viewing each other as individuals and more as collectives, which is, I guess, one of the reasons we actually all get along, even though like we probably would end up arguing pretty intensely on politics and stuff. Is the fact that we all just treat each other as individuals and are willing to actually, sit down and hear the other out.
I don't know, Crimson. We've talked politics before, and we didn't yell at each other. I thought we had a good conversation.
That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Like,
no, that's what I'm saying is you and I get along. Like, even though we will argue pretty heavily against each other, you and I still get along because there at least is, again, some sort of shared value that we have there. But we're also willing to treat the other as an individual and ignore their group and actually, try and be friendly. That's not the same for most people. They hear, oh, you're a liberal, therefore you must be this, this, and this. And really, it could just be someone who is, more for a progressive tax system, and they call themselves a liberal because of that.
And like, that's kind of my thing. If you want to narrow it down, I guess technically I am a liberal, but I think that, liberals are retards. So I would rather not be categorized with them because I view liberals as conservative.
Roman's saying I'd rather not be categorized with retards.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
I think that liberals are conservatives who, pretend that they're not conservative in terms of social issues. Like, they literally just virtue signal constantly saying that, like, that like they're for X, Y, Z, B, G, L, but they're really not. Like, they just use it as a way to get people to vote for them. But so, before I go, I just want to say, Zach, hi, and you look good.
Shut up.
Yay.
Shut up. Don't, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that, Roman.
You look good, dude.
Nah, bro, like, your hair is fading. I like it.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. I'm not here for politics, tell you that much.
Is that covering up your bald spot?
Well, I don't quite know how much longer.
No, the bald spot's right here.
I don't even really know if I'm gonna keep the stream going.
I don't care. So the bald. Everyone, show our bald spots. Let's see the bald spot.
I'd rather not show my bald spot. Thank you very much.
It's all right.
Well, I'm trying to make dinner after Roman leaves, so I don't even know if I'm going to keep the stream going.
I wouldn't blame you.
Fucking 10:30 at night, bro.
Yes, you're correct. It is fucking 10:30 at night, dude.
No one makes dinner at 10:30 at night.
This guy does.
I would.
All right, well.
Depends on how hungry I am.
Chinese food earlier that's waiting for me downstairs.
Oh, okay, no. Actually, let's get rolling out of here. I'm done talking. So I will I'll see all you homies.
Yo, all right, before you go.
I only ever really initially joined because I wanted to chew Roland out for inviting me while I was on stream.
I got two
What
questions
do you want to say, Zach?
for you guys.
Yeah.
Do you think the Superman movie is to be any good?
Yes.
Roman saw it already. He liked it.
Saw it? You liked it?
You should watch my review on it, but yes. Everyone go watch my
I'm just
review
there for Superman's dog. That's all I care for.
I'm seeing it on Wednesday.
But then my next question, do you think Fantastic Four will be any good? No. You
I think that,
bro, they go to see Galactus, dude.
I don't, dude. Look,
do you know how big Galactus is?
Yeah.
That's the only thing that looks cool. Other than that, I don't care. And it's not
The
even
motherfucker is
because
about to
of all-
destroy New York or wherever they're at.
It's not even because of like all the social BS that people are virtue signaling with, saying it's the MCU. Nah, bro, that's not why. The reason why is because who gives a fuck about the Fantastic Four? No one cares. No one cares about the Fantastic Four. No one does. Sorry.
They were literally the most popular superheroes, other than
What did I say? I really liked them growing up.
Spider-Man,
remember.
X-Men, and the Fantastic Four are the most popular. So I don't know what you're talking about.
You got Doctor
More
Doom,
popular
bro.
than Batman and Spider-Man? No.
No, it was Spider-Man, Batman, X-Men, Fantastic Four.
The biggest comics at the moment are Spider-Man, Batman, and Superman.
At the
Marvel, like currently, for Marvel, Fantastic Four has been incredibly popular because it was Marvel's first superhero group. It has that legacy tag to it. So it is fairly popular. So saying nobody cares about it, that's bullshit. But I'm not going to say it's still one of the most popular groups out there.
Because I loved Silver Surfer growing up.
Fair.
Yeah, Silver Surfer.
I loved Silver Surfer. I don't know why. I just was so obsessed with his character. But
he's cool, dude. Norrin Rad is cool.
And Pedro Pascal is not going to save the world, guys. He's done it too many times.
The only reason I know what the biggest comics are right now is because I was looking into the whole like situation with so One Piece actually outsold all comics but Superman in like less than half of the runtime. Yes, it has outsold more volumes than all of Batman and Spider-Man.
One Piece.
So cumulatively, every copy of any Spider-Man comic ever I believe it's in gross earnings. So One Piece has earned more than like Spider-Man overall has, or there are more copies of One Piece in circulation. I think it's actually like gross earnings. So
to be fair, even though he's popular, I don't think the Spider-Man sells how it used to sell. So that's also probably why.
That's probably because it's had a couple of bad runs where people just don't seem to know how to write Spider-Man.
A couple.
The comic's been asked since like 2018. But yeah,
I was being generous, okay, because I'm not as familiar with Spider-Man.
I read every issue, and I haven't given up. I think I'm in just before I go. I'm in an abusive relationship with Spider-Man comics. Where
relationship, you hear that?
Relationship. Where I will forever and always read every Spider-Man book, but I have not been happy with anything that the book's been doing since like 2018. So it's no wonder that One Piece beat it. Congratulations to it. I think it absolutely deserves it. And on that note, fellas, y'all can enjoy.
No. We're not done yet.
Wait,
do you think the newest Spider-Man movie will be any good too? With Tom Holland?
Roman, we're gonna end the stream together, dude. I gotta go eat dinner.
All right.
Roland.
All right, Roland,
keep playing your
down.
steak. I was asking Roman a question. Anyway.
The Tom Holland one? No.
Yeah. It's his I'm pretty sure this will be his last Spider-Man movie.
No. And honestly, I don't care about Tom Holland. I'm only invested in the Spider-Verse.
James Franco. Movie. I get it.
James Franco. James Franco.
Yeah, James
he
Franco.
Played Harry Osborn.
Palpatine.
Harry Osborn.
Who the hell is Frames Janko?
Frames, is that what I said?
No, that's what I said.
Dumbass. Dude.
That's right, Roman. It's what's his name? I'm sorry, Andrew Garfield. I always get James Franco and Andrew Garfield mixed up. But you know what? You would still kiss both of them, so I don't want to hear it.
Okay. All right. You want to
Roman would spread his cheeks for Tobey Maguire.
Oh yeah, you would.
No.
Yeah, you would.
No. Nope. Toby's not Goth.
Roman would do
and
a
he's
mistake.
also not her, so no.
Nope.
He's not her, so no. Nope.
Is that her? Yeah, well, Roland, what kind of hat you got on? What is that?
Primitive.
Why are you trying?
Primitive. Just asking. Shrek. Still.
Primitive skate hat.
And what kind of hat you got on? Crimson.
Oh, this it's just one I bought from. There's literally a Trump store in the area. I just got this from there.
I like his hat though. You got
Yeah,
the A with the
that's
guns, got the American flag.
yeah, it's sick.
Yeah, where's your hat,
it's good.
Roman? Did mine? I can't even grab mine. Mine's did they play today?
No, you fake fan. No.
Dude,
Ask if they played makes me so fake. Whatever.
I'm gonna be strapped with the Phillies merch on
That's
For
tomorrow for you.
Remsen question.
No,
Is that
Friday.
hat made in America?
Let me see here.
You said you got that from a Trump store? I'm curious if that
It's
hat was
made
made in.
and it's made in China.
It's made in China. Made in Vietnam? Is it made in
Did I
Vietnam?
call it?
Vietnam sounds right.
If that's true, what a hypocrite.
Sorry, what's up? My headset fell off.
Where was it made? Vietnam?
It was made in these. No, it was made in China. Well, that's what it says. I don't know how much of it is actually made in China because there's been issues with this kind of stuff before. But I wouldn't put it past it to have been made in China because I don't think it's official.
What
Trump.
a hypocrite.
It's not official Trump merchandise either. So keep that in mind. The Trump store, it's literally a private business. They just have a bunch of pro-America merch. That's all it is.
Even so, it's still funny.
It is kind of funny. It's super pro-America, made in China. And you know what? It's actually not low quality either. So that's even weirder that it's made in China.
That actually does look like a nice hat. Like I can't even I'd wear that hat. But yeah, so Roland, can we?
I wear this hat when I take out my handgun that fires rifle rounds and take it to the range.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir. I think on that note, we're gonna end stream.
Word.
We'll talk to you guys next Friday, unless of course Roland has to go to another Phillies game. Until then,
don't.
Peace.
Peace.
Deuces.